Good morning. It's time for SOS 57. Oh my gosh, there's 57 of these. Hi, I'm
Okay.
JPEG. I'm joined by Grace. Hi,
Hey.
Grace.
Oh.
Got some teams here. Yeah, I was about to say these are not the teams, but we're getting it fixed. So
That's okay.
that's okay. There we go. We got team little guy. We or canon name, I think. Versus I already forgot the pronunciation.
Macazeria.
Macazeria. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I personally like the little man with his little fists up. I like his little face. I like him. He's
really
cute.
good. He's putting up a fight. He's doing. We're going crazy into first match, which is like really soon, but it's gonna be starting on Splatoon's Humpback. This is yeah, like I said, really fast into it. Game one of the worst commentary block you'll ever hear. Let's see.
Okay.
Little man versus Macazeria.
Can't believe it. Oh my god, not the Booyah Bomb. Let me tell you, Booyah Bomb makes me want to rip my hair out on this map. It's horrible. Well, it's good, but you know what I mean.
It's like the Buzz Light here in the box, and then it's like every Buzz Light here in the box meme, like when you run Booyah on this map.
Horrible,
man.
horrible. Oh my god,
Getting
speaking of Booyah Bomb, Jesus, already popped one out.
For real, for real. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna
Macazeria.
Macazeria at the zone. And that's really all there is to it. I mean, they're pushing up pretty hard, getting the ink armor. And really with this map, there's really no pushing into the spawn. You can just kind of go a little in front of the zone, and that's about it. But
Right. And they kind of opted not to paint over that Booyah Bomb there, and that's a little crazy. So they did end up capping at the little man with the little punchy fist. Oh, and somebody just went down too. Yeesh.
yeah, really, it's anyone's game. I mean, I know it's a minute in. I'm really saying that, but I mean, it's pretty close so far, pretty back and forth. But you know, the little man with the fist once again taking the lead and gonna push up just a little more. But I think this is Neo Slayer. We were playing League earlier. Neo Slayer was it? We've been practicing today. Been practicing in League duos. Who we're watching right now.
Awful. And they have a Genshin Impact name as their nickname.
Oh,
Ito.
that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
You know, make sure your IGNs match everyone, because then moments like this don't happen. Anyways, little man really close to getting that KO about over halfway through the game. It's gonna be pretty good for them if they get that. Nice trade there, going to probably secure.
Oh, the blob, the Booyah Bomb. Oh,
the Booyah Bomb. Oh, yeah, they'll do it.
Oh.
I don't know about that Booyah Bomb. It was a little. I mean, it was,
Yeah.
They had good intentions. Good for you.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done in that situation, because you're kind of screwed. You can't really outpaint the blob, and they had like a jump coming in. Ooh.
Yeah, it was a pretty good first game for little dude with the fist. I'm pretty sure it's a pickup. Are both of these pickups? I'm not sure.
No, I've seen Macazeria do
Macazeria.
SOS a few times because I love them. If you do SOS
clearly.
consistently, I'm in love with you. Just want to make sure that you know.
That's awesome.
But yeah, the little guy with the fist. They have a few members that I recognize, like Neo Slayer. Speaking of Neo Slayer, they clipped me on Twitter.com, and they posted it, and they added me, and I personally take full offense to that. And I just want to let you know, if you're listening to this right now, it really hurt my feelings. It was really embarrassing. I didn't know you were on the spinner.
On the contrary, I think you should do that more.
No.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah,
One time we got clipped during low ink with Up the Ante, and we got clipped. They got like a hammer triple, and I've seen that every day for the last like 5 years of my life. It never goes away. It haunts me.
You learn.
No.
That is
I learned
true.
I learned to be traumatized.
Yeah.
No. Awful.
Speaking of people who recognize, I recognize Esper on the little man team, because we talked on the bus to Riptide for like 30 minutes. We literally just talked about like making tournaments, and that's about it. I've never seen him play before. That's my input on this important topic. Next up, we are on Splat Zone's Inkblot.
Nah, actually, we're gonna be on TC Starfish. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
I
Yo,
do
we're
really
getting
like
juked.
Starfish,
This is
though.
funny.
I really like Starfish because it's one of the maps where I can comfortably do Junior and not like feel bad about myself. So, you know, a little quirky.
A little quirky.
A little
Wait,
quirky.
Starfish TC?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good map. I mean, quality content here at IPL. Good map. Good map. Here we go. Second game.
Slay.
Is this a playoff 3, Grace?
Yes, because I hate everybody who plays SOS. No, I'm kidding.
That's
It's because
awesome in base.
it helps with you know, the tiebreakers and everything.
That's true.
Oh my
I just
gosh.
can't remember because I don't, I only do. Okay.
It's okay. I'll kill you. It's okay.
Awesome.
Anyways, oh my god, they're already flanking. Sheesh, the flanking zap. I can't believe it. They got snuffed out pretty quick though. There's like 2 on the right over there. Oh my god.
Put that up right now.
Okay.
I better see it. All right. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, little man up 1 game, looking pretty good in this first 30 seconds. Trying to get those picks they need. Both teams really feeling each other out as I flip through the pages of my things commentators say notebook. One going down. Macazeria finally getting used to their name. Sorry, guys. I'm a little stupid.
It's okay. I agree, but like it's okay.
It really is. It's just both teams feeling each other out still in the second game. Popping a couple specials here and there, getting a couple picks, but nothing really major to talk about, really. But that's okay. It's the first game of SOS. Both these teams just trying to get a little used to playing again. Macazeria here didn't get past that first checkpoint, maybe. Ooh, but little dude with the fists gonna take care of that before the first checkpoint becomes a problem. And that's really important to them because once you pass that checkpoint, it can start spiraling out of control pretty easily, especially past that second checkpoint. But the first checkpoint's still pretty threatening.
Yeah, definitely. And like, especially because the snipe is like right near that checkpoint, so it's pretty hard to pass in the first place. But once you get into like their little sponge court area, yeah, it totally spins out of control. Especially because Macazeria here has the Booyah Bomb on the K-Gal, so it's just especially going to be really hard for them to push in, especially on those checkpoints. Because you're pretty screwed if they charge up their Booyah Bomb. They just throw it out the tower. You just have to jump off. Like, there's nothing you could do.
Yeah, I'm noticing like I've noticed this a couple times now where both teams like get a ton of picks on each other and then just kind of not really do anything off the objective, and that's totally understandable because like I mean I feel like both these teams are pretty evenly matched right now. It's just you take down a couple of people, but you're still too scared to kind of push up when you're kind of too scared to commit to those 1v1s. Right now, looking pretty good on the side of Lil Dude with the fist, defense-wise, popping 2 specials, and 2 were down on the side of Macazeria, but I think they're gonna try to keep that tower at least in that location. It's really hard to get past that first checkpoint, especially when Lil Dude with the fist has that kind of comp with the Charger and the Nautilus. Those can do pretty good things with the defense.
Right. We just keep seeing them, like you said before, like going back and forth with the picks and just like struggling to kind of push the tower forward at all. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of this the entire game. It's going to be rough.
And it's nothing against both teams. It's just kind of, it's so evenly matched. First game of the tournament, they want to make sure they don't want to commit to anything huge right now.
Right.
If that makes sense. I have an idea and I'm having a hard time like saying it.
No. I get what you mean. I'm sure they get what you mean.
What we're seeing here is looking really good though with the suction bomb launcher. Hopefully we can see enough picks on the side. Little dude with the fist. We keep calling him this.
No, I love it. Come on, it's great.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Esper on the tower doing good things. Finally getting past that first checkpoint. Minute half remaining in the game. We finally are starting to see that momentum kind of spiral. Yeah, lots of picks going around. 2 down inside of Macazeria.
Right. And their gal just came back, so they're not going to have the Booyah Bomb for quite a bit, which is really good here. And they could probably get this next checkpoint if they really push it here.
Yeah, I mean, first checkpoint's super good, but once you pass that second checkpoint, it's... I mean, I'm not going to say set in stone because I've seen plenty of sets where it isn't, but, it's nice to have.
Right. Oh my gosh, it looks like they picked the gal again, actually, so they're really going to have a tough time getting back in here. But they did just pop an armor, so ooh, slay. And they're probably going to retake their snipe here. Although they did go 1 down. Ooh. Oh, they did get a really nice pick on Daybreak, though. Also, Day Brim. I love it. Yankee with no brim. Thank you so much.
Day with the brim. Yeah, Macazeria doing a really good job. Finally, well, not really finally. I'm acting like that lasted forever, but they did a good job getting that tower back to mid. They still stand a chance. Once they're past that first checkpoint, they can easily get back to that second checkpoint because the little dude with the fist didn't get past the second checkpoint at all. So, it's still anyone's game here. But if little dude with the fist can keep up a solid defense with these last 30 seconds, I think they could do some really good things. Zap jumping back, possibly to try to keep that armor.
Right.
And I think it's looking pretty good for them, but still, they should be a little worried.
Right. Oh, the clash unfortunately just went down though, so there's still gonna be 2 down going into this push, and and the Booyah Bomb got stuck under the tower.
Oh.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, it definitely. Ooh. Yeah, that was still really, really close though.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that game actually, because you saw both teams kind of feel each other out for a while, but then it finally kind of turned into something pretty significant. It's a shame Macazeria finally got like a good opportunity to push until overtime, but
Right.
that's how the cookie crumbles with Splatoon 2.
Oh my gosh, and Neo or Ito, little Genshin rat over here. No offense, or full offense. Anyways, Neo Slayer did a really great job there, doing K-shot things. Got a lot of missiles, and they got 18 kills and assists. Sheesh. My gosh.
That's just how Slayers do. And when your name has Slayer in it, I sure hope you do.
Yeah, Neo's really good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, yeah, I'm just being stupid again.
It's okay, I'll forgive you this time.
This time. Yeah, little dude 2-0, but play all 3, so we'll see if oh no, I forgot.
Macazeria, you got it.
Macazeria
okay.
can get that last point and hopefully help them with the final group's ranking. I'm so tempted to say Swiss ranking. I am.
It's okay, close enough.
Close enough.
But yeah, a very common thing that happens in SOS is because of the tiebreakers, these 1 games, if you do win them, you go 1-2, you'll be like, okay, whatever, just won the 1 game. But it really does help with the tiebreakers, because more often than not, you'll get ranked above somebody maybe you weren't expecting to get ranked above, and then get to a higher bracket because you won that 1 game. So it really does count. So make sure that you put all your effort into the game, even though it looks like the set's over.
Or you could bribe the other team. I don't recommend that route.
Oh my god, JPEG. Listen, I don't promote that. Don't say that. It's crazy.
I said I don't recommend it.
I know, but like you brought it up, so anyways, I don't know.
Blitz the reef.
Don't tell anybody, okay? Don't tell anybody. My favorite thing to do on this map is right at the start, you like flank up the wall like on your tree, you know what I mean? And then you like run at them. You just run at them while they're on your bridge. Yeah, you jump scare them. It's great. It never works though. Like I always die, but it's my favorite thing to do. So it's just fine. The bamboo.
I love it. Good job, Esper. We haven't even seen it yet. It could be the worst bamboo we've ever seen. Listen, I don't think so, though. I don't think so.
No,
Esper's legit.
I definitely believe in it. And also, they pulled out the tent. Oh my gosh.
Tent's crazy. Yeah, we got
really good.
We got some funky weapons here to cap off this set, and I love funky weapons. I hate the meta. The meta can drown. Swim or sink.
Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of the meta drowning, the knot just went down. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Neo's really slaying over there. Get it,
Macazeria.
Macazeria. You got it.
Actually, first 30 seconds of the game, doing such a good getting the picks they need and the push. They're having a hard time pushing the tower last game, but here, the objective is #1 priority for them, and you love to see it. Especially that tent. The tent's such a good weapon to be oppressive on Clan Blitz. It's a pretty hard weapon to play from my experience. I suck at tent so bad, but I respect people who can play it. We'll do it on finally pick the quad. That's 4 picks.
Can't believe it.
Hopefully they can bounce back from that. 23 is nothing to ignore here.
Definitely, and especially because the tent is so oppressive on like the bridge and the street area, and it's clams. Oh my gosh, they're gonna have a really hard time pushing in here if that tent is up. So
They're doing a
They can
good
take
job
them
with the
out.
picks, but can they get the clams? That's kind of the key question here.
Ooh.
And I mean, really, the key question now is, can they get the clams once everyone else has respawned? The answer is no.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, they they did a really good job defending there, and if anything, they like turned their push on its head, and now they're about to make a push. Really good job there. Like again, that tent, can't believe it.
Yeah, 10's so good on clams. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, but I'm saying it. Look at it here. Look at it here. It's just it's a free ticket to let the entire team just kind of walk in.
It is also a free ticket to accidentally not throw in the power clam. I can't tell you how many times I've missed power clams, and my entire team just hates me for life.
I mean, yeah.
You never mentally recover from that. I can't do it.
Ask my former teammates how many times I've missed it in overtime during a tournament.
Oh my gosh. Also, Daybreak, gosh, that fall off, that's gonna get clipped. As long as it's not me, I'm good. Oh, and another pick with their inkjet. That was such a good job.
Yeah, I mean, they have another little dude with arms having another opportunity to kind of make a push. They need the clams, guys. Get the clams. There we go. We can finally see them. They got the manpower. Can they get the picks? Can they get the clams?
Oh, unfortunately, the knot does go down.
They get the clam. They get a clam. We need clams, plural, guys. There we are. There we are.
Multiple.
I'm turning this into a coaching session. Oops. That'll be $20 a Metafy.
Oh my gosh. Listen, how else are we gonna pay for the IPL server bills? Like please.
Oh my gosh, no, hold on. They're actually doing a really good job though. Down to 33, and they're staying alive. And that's the most important thing. They're staying alive. Never mind. Okay, they're really close though.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Esper. I didn't mean to do that to you.
Commentators curse.
The 1 point
No,
meme.
24 though. A minute and a half left. Both these teams are gonna have to start playing even faster, and both these teams have been playing pretty fast. So it's just gonna be. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough to get
and
the lead.
Bomb.
And
but they do go down though. Yeesh. They're really trying to protect their car here from the tent, but unfortunately the shot does go down. They only have 5 clams here. Oh no!
I think they're starting to know what the tent's trying to do. I mean, the tent's gone that way about 3 times now, and now that time they seemed a little more prepared. So, good on them for adapting, improvising, and overcoming.
Right.
But yeah, little dude with the fist, not really making many big plays here to try to get that final point they need. I mean, it's looking like Macazeria
Power
is gonna put that power clam in and maybe extend their lead. If not, just make sure little dude with arms can't score anymore. I mean, they have 30 seconds left. It's all about bleeding the clock at this point.
Ooh, they do go 3 down, unfortunately. The shot opting to try and fight in the car, but that really doesn't go super well for them. But they still distracted them for a little bit, which I think is pretty banging. Oh my gosh, the Daybreak jet.
It's all about those Splatoon basic economics, making decisions at the margin. Should you have defended or should you have made a push here? I think right now they're feeling like, I don't know, did that help them? Either way, it doesn't matter because here they are. They just got another wipe. What I was trying to get at is, should they have pushed that last time? Because it looked like they got a lot of map control.
Right. Oh my gosh. Again, the tent, super oppressive this match. Also, everybody just did a really great job. Don't like get mad at me for saying that, but I'm just trying to give some love. You know how it is.
No, I mean, that was a really good last game. It was really close, but Macazeria got that final point. It's gonna help him out.
Right, definitely. Again, those stinky little SOS tiebreakers.
Stinky. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, I liked seeing those two teams. I've never watched them before, if you could tell. I'm a fan. I am a fan. Good job, guys.
I am also a fan. I said at the start of this, when I was seeding today, I really liked the little man with the little fists. I think he's funny looking. And they really took that and ran with it. Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
That's it. All right, anyways, we're going to I don't think we have any talking points, do we?
Not really.
Not really. That's okay. Hey, Low Ink. I announced it yesterday. It's on the 19th. We don't have a slide. I didn't give Jub, our streamer, a slide. Hi Jub.
Hi, Jub.
Everyone say hi Jub.
Hi, Jub.
Anyways, we're gonna wait for round 2 to start, and until then, we're gonna take a short break. So stick around. Shouldn't be too long, I hope.
Hopefully, don't miss us too much. Ahaha, I know you will though. Ahaha.
And welcome back to Swimmer Sync 57? 57? I lost count. I don't know how to count.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm JPEG, joined by Grace. Had a pretty good first set last time. Where hopefully we can follow that up with another banger. Oh my god, I hate my. Okay, Torta de Tamal versus Campfire. Hey, I know Campfire. Everyone knows Campfire. If you watched SOS for at least 3 seconds, you know who Campfire is.
Listen. We just put them on stream a lot. It's okay.
No, they play every SOS, and I respect that. Good job, Campfire. I think.
Yeah. What do you mean you think? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, we're already here.
Oh my god. Oh.
Anyways, Torta de Tamal versus Campfire. Rainmaker. Manta. Say what you will. It's here. We're playing on it.
Yeah, and both really aggressive comps here. Obviously no backline, but can't believe it. Well, oh my gosh, somebody just died to the pop. It's okay, we'll forgive you. And they're probably gonna opt to take it cut here, which is really exciting. I love pushing cut. Oh no! They really just got stopped there. But they're still 2-2, so they could probably pop it and take it up here, but the K-Machine's watching pretty diligently, so it's gonna be tough. Maybe if Storm can get the pick?
Storm?
Oh.
The rep saying the foams. I respect that. Let's go foams.
Let's go foams.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting it past that little lip there, but it's still, it's just still the first minute of the game. It's fine. It's fine. Don't lose sleep over it yet.
Yeah.
Storm doing a good job here, staying alive. Wow, good job.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And hopefully they're gonna get that pop again. It's gonna get another pick, another 2v2. It's been a 2v2 this whole game.
Well, yeah, it feels like it. Honestly, they might opt to push it cut here again because it looks like... Nope, never mind. They rotated there. That's crazy. Oh, the junior got...
I'm gonna go for cut again.
Can
they go for cut again? No, someone was shooting them. That's what you do in Splatoon.
Oh my gosh, nice trade though, but unfortunately they couldn't stop the jump. They might try and get the pop. Or they're just gonna go back to the bunker. That's okay. Slay.
Yeah, I mean, Torta de Tamal finally having an opportunity to make a pretty substantial push here. They got their specials. They got one player down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can still do it.
I believe in you.
We got Nico Chico here with the foams. Doing such a good job for defense. I mean, you said there's no backline, but they're sure as heck, can't swear on the stream, they're sure as heck acting like one.
You know what? You're right. I forgot that Blob is a backline. Somebody's gonna kill me.
Okay, no, I'm not starting this debate, but no, they're playing like one. We can both agree they're playing like a backline. Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh! Did somebody say cut again?
Past the lip.
Slay! Oh my gosh! I really hope that they do, because you get a lot of points by going cut, like really fast
they
too.
They did. About halfway through the game, and they're getting past the other lip. This is Splatoon terminology. Everyone take notes. Get writing. Manta lip. All right, that's looking pretty good for Campfire. And Torta de Tamal did have little slivers of hope for making a push, so hopefully they can bounce back from this. Still 2 minutes from the game. Oh, that was 2 seconds away from appearing on the IPL Twitter. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get clipped in
Anyways, I'm gonna keep saying what I was gonna say. Torta de Tamal still having an opportunity to make a pretty good push here. I think they can still stand their ground. We're seeing a lot of close little 1v1s here and there throughout the match. So
definitely. Oh my gosh, yes, the cut again. That might come to bite them in the butt later if they lose the lead and they like only try and go cut. But we're not gonna talk about that. They're in the lead. They're slaying. They're doing a really good job here. Again, Rainmaker, one of my favorite lessons that Raze has taught me, good Raze, I'm on Metafy if you want, is that the Rainmaker itself is like a weapon. Like, you don't have to feel helpless when you have it. Like, it can paint a lot, you can kill people and then clip them on Twitter. It's great, And it's a really good, it helps stall itself, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, and they used it really well there. That's what I was trying to get at there, but, oh no.
Yeah, what I do with the Rainmaker is I just it's like a bomb spam type deal. Like, some people think you shouldn't shoot the Rainmaker. Yeah, you should. You should absolutely spam it. It's super oppressive. Spam it, and once everyone's down, you can push forward so easily. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Torta having a hard time. Oh my gosh, their movement's just insane. I was about to say Torta de Tamal having such a hard time just getting past mid here, just because of Campfire's members are just everywhere at once. It's insane.
Yeah, really.
and they're providing the jumps. Jumps are super underrated. I say, well, you know, they're not that underrated, but you know what I mean. Like jumps go crazy. You know, a teammate's down, you can have them back instantly if you can just provide jumps properly. And Nico's doing such a good job with that.
Right, right. Oh my gosh, and they got another kill from the pop. They're really slaying here. They have like most of the map control too. Oh my gosh.
You know, there's some things where you can tell like a team is a team, and these people are so synchronized. It's insane.
Right, right.
Like they're on the same page.
My gosh.
For everything.
It looks like Torta de Tamal here is gonna push through the cut. Oh my gosh, they really took after Campfire there. Oh my gosh.
This is actually getting pretty close. Okay, well, you know, they had a
good
plan.
defense though. The mist is so rough on Rainmaker. Sometimes I just opt to just go through it anyways, just for funsies. But it's really rough when you're really trying to get through, in overtime especially. It just completely blocks your path, like you're screwed.
Yeah, little glimpse of hope for Torta de Tamal. That was just still a pretty good last push. Just Campfire had everyone in the same spot. You know, I think they had their defense on point there, but I think Campfire looking pretty impressive, but I wouldn't be surprised if Torta does take one of these two matches, or both.
Yeah. Especially because it was just so close at the end there.
It was really like one push that determined it all. Or maybe two, but like otherwise, a lot of the 1v1s were looking pretty close. It's just Campfire really had that synergy that helped them out a ton.
Definitely. And Nico on the blob, oh my gosh. Just the sheer map control that helped them get, awesome. And like every time, just about every time that they popped the Rainmaker, somebody went down to it. So maybe Torta de Tamal should be more mindful of that, just so that they don't accidentally run into the barrier, you know. Unless you wanna, by all means.
You can.
Unless you wanna.
Doesn't mean you should.
That doesn't mean you should. It's okay. Just like
it's an option. It's always good to have those options in your back pocket.
Just like when I tried to run double bomb Try Nouveau. You can. Doesn't mean you should, but I want to. Someday. Somebody let me. It's okay.
But yeah, we're going to Splat Zones Ink Blot next up, and you know, unlike Rainmaker, Splat Zones doesn't move, so you know it does help to have an objective that stays in the middle of the map, and you know maybe Torta is just better with that. We'll see what happens. That's the interesting part about competitive. You can see all these modes being played, not just one mode, and you can see how it affects the matchup.
Yeah, especially. Oh my gosh, and I really like Inkblot here because again, it lets me play Junior, even though nobody played Junior. It's okay, I'm fine. Okay. Anyways, there is a Squiffer though.
There is a Squiffer. I do like Squiffer. I respect Squiffer players so much, and we'll see how that turns out for them. I wish them the best with playing Squiffer. And they did pick a blob too in response. You're gonna see double blob on both teams. They're gonna fight each other. They're gonna.
Whose bubbles will prevail?
Yeah, Campfire looking pretty impressive here in the first 30 seconds of the game. I love referring to the clock. It's my favorite thing as a commentator.
It's okay. I can't even like do the math to like subtract. Anyways, maybe I should have said that. I'm okay. Anyways, oh, nice bomb rush though from Genesis. Genesis on the Carbon is insane. I've never like fought them before. Oh. That's crazy.
Keep on.
Anyways, I've never like fought them before on the Carbon, but I know that it's like really good. You know,
it's crazy.
You know, it goes crazy.
You do know who Genesis is, formerly Omega, aka Meggy, aka Ledge Demon, aka the Goat.
The Goat, the foam.
I don't know. I call her the Goat, but no. Anyways.
But he should. the Carbon player. You know what I mean?
The Carbon player. Yeah, I think a lot of people associate.
Speaking of the Carbon player, they are keeping the zone. Oh my gosh.
That's the thing with Carbon. If you can provide the map control, the Carbon just has a full reign to just do whatever.
Yeah, you really just have a field day.
Yeah, the one way you can counter a Carbon is just to outpaint. It's one of those weapons for the first time you don't like actually have to like go out your way to kill them. You have to like just outpaint, and it really does limit what they can do.
Right. That also helps for if you go against like a brush player, especially if they have like Ninja Squid. I learned that the hard way. Anyways. Tower
That's
control
crazy.
here.
Anyways.
That's crazy. Anyways, tower control Ancho. Also, I think that'd probably be a good carbon map. Unless I'm crazy.
I think Genesis will play carbon whenever.
Listen, and they'll slay with it. You know, pop off.
Be
great.
Crazy. Yeah.
Go crazy. Yeah. My favorite thing about Ancho is when people go for the most insane flank you've ever seen in your life. Like they go all the way around the back, like on like the fan, and they like slowly creep into your office. That's my favorite. It's my favorite because it doesn't do anything. But, you know.
Yeah, it does absolutely.
Hopefully nobody does that. Unless they get like a quad, then I'll eat my foot. But not actually, I wouldn't do that.
This is so unrelated, but I remember one of my first ever Splatoon tournaments, we had Rainmaker on Ancho, and our team, for some reason, went the long way, like on hard rate. And
oh my gosh.
It worked for once. It was the one time it worked ever in the history of competitive Splatoon, and it was cool. That was it. That's my story. Story time with JPEG over. Let's get into this third game. Let's see if, what's their name? Hold on. Bring up the overlay. Torta tamal. I'm sorry.
Genesis not on the carbon. I'm gonna cry.
What?
Okay.
No.
I'll forgive you. It's okay.
I was wrong. Okay, that's
Can't
fine.
believe it.
I'm wrong all the time.
It's okay. I know.
Yep. Anyways. Oh, nice pick at the start there. They're looking pretty impressive though, with using the momentum from that pick to get up on their fans, which again, super vital spot on Ancho, the fans. I've died to the propeller ink before, but we won't talk about that. Were you on Twitter?
No, I clipped myself on Twitter.
Oh.
It looks like that inkjet jump's probably going to be dead there, though.
Anyways.
Nobody's contesting the tower here, though. It looks like they're pretty pushed back into their spawn.
I think the name of this set is Oppression. Not Oppression. Maybe that was a horrible choice. Maybe Momentum. Momentum's really good here with Campfire. They're doing such a good job just getting the picks they need and then immediately switching to objective and then just repeating that loop over and over again.
Right. As we say that though, they do go 3 down, but somebody did get a pick as they were going down. So, oh,
no way! That was awesome.
Somebody's about to scream in VC.
Someone's screaming.
Someone's screaming right now. That was a little crazy.
That was awesome. No, I hope they win after that. I'm gonna be totally biased.
Oh my gosh, JPEG, you can't say that. Oh, that was such a good pick there. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, though, it looks like this push is just gonna end up dying. Unless that K-Sheen's gonna get a quad with that. Oh, my bad. They did go down, unfortunately. But they're already pushing back in. Campfire. Love y'all, even though you didn't play the carbon. It's fine. I'll forgive you.
It's fine.
It's
I'm
fine.
not mad about it. Right
I'm not crying. Oh.
Oh, Campfire has all their specials ready, and they're gonna use them all at once. And what to do tomorrow? Not much you can do with that. I think we'll just run and hide, and that's what they're doing. And you just gotta.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
Oh, nice coming in from the fan. Such a great job there. Oh my gosh.
They actually did a really good job with that push there. Doing a good job stopping it.
Right.
Getting to be about halfway through this match, and all things considered, it's pretty close looking at the score. But Campfire just keeps getting these like picks left and right. It's weird.
Oh, that was a really good trade, though. I love getting a trade after you're done your inkjet and they're like camping your jump. That always feels like so good. So that's like a really good trade there.
It was a feel-good trade. It was a what do you call it? It was a trade. That's what we call it.
It was. Can't believe it. Oh, it looks like they're gonna try and.
It's an ego trade.
Ego trade.
Yeah, it felt good.
Gosh.
It felt good to get it, and then it makes you play better.
Isn't Ego the name of the dad from Guardians of the Galaxy, from the meme where he goes what?
Yeah, he goes like what? That's what they felt like when they got the trade.
Oh.
What?
They did like turn around, you know. I'm so sorry. Don't know why I'm talking about this. Oh no, they actually just went 2 down, so their push might be fizzling out. However, the inkjet really said, I hate you. And oh, they got a double. Oh my god, Storm. That's crazy.
A Storm foams to you, and they're looking pretty close to that final checkpoint. It's just really what it's come down to is Campfire's just getting these picks. They're winning these 1v1s. And hold on, what are they doing there? Get out of there. Anyways.
That was a good trade though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Genesis sharking. You could have been sharking with the carbon, but I'll forgive you. Oh my gosh, and they went down. It's okay. We still love you. Maybe. Maybe. Anyways, they're gonna drop from office here. Maybe try and get a pick. Ooh. I believe. You can do it, Zap. Pop the armor. You got it. Oh, my bad. Oh!
We got the teammates. We got friendship. Friendship's the real winner here.
Yeah.
Torta tamal, maybe you can get past that first checkpoint. If they can get past it and keep up the momentum. You know, momentum. Name of the set. Momentum. There was a team named that.
Yes.
I think
I was literally just gonna say that.
Yo, shout out to Momentum, for real. You guys
shout
were
out
awesome.
to Momentum.
You guys were sick. Anyways, how sick Campfire. Doing such a good job. Last 30 seconds. Just with the defense and the offense, you don't see a team that can do both so well.
Right.
You don't see a team.
You don't see teams. Please make teams. No more pickups. Anyways. I really like this choice here by Nico to jump back to the fan though and not try and like push it too hard. Oh my, wow, that was a really good play. Oh jeez, nice bomb rush. But yeah,
for the Twitter clip.
It was a really good position though at the end because they're in a really good position to defend and like just geometry dash them, you know, with the bubbles.
Oh, I know what you mean.
But yeah, oh my gosh, Storm, that's crazy.
Blaster.
The blaster? They could honestly make up for it with the amount of paint that they had.
Yeah, for sure. Campfire getting that 3-0 victory against Torta tamal. And I gotta say, it was really promising for Torta tamal. If they can just get that team coordination, play just a little faster, I think they could take some games off Campfire. You know, that's just what it comes down to with Splatoon. It's a pretty fast game. If you can just get just a little faster, that'll do it. That's what
definitely. Yeah.
Anyways, good job, Campfire, once again, proving that you are good at this game through SOS. And how many rounds of groups are there? There's 3. Yeah,
there's 3.
There is 3, and
you're stuck with me forever.
That's true. That sucks. Anyways.
Yeah, my bad.
Unless we have any more talking points, then I think we're gonna close off round 2, take a break, and then come back on round 3's ready.
Yeah, slay. Don't miss us too bad though.
Don't miss us too bad, because you know it's just.
We'll be back.
Life. Anyways. We are back with swim or sink. Press 1 if you are a swimmer, press 2 if you are a sinker.
Maybe don't do that. It might trigger like IPL Radiant to kill you for like spamming.
I'd hope not. It'd be funny if it did anyways. We got Prism versus Dark Rain.
Woo!
I like these teams. I like the players on these
very
teams.
much.
Yeah,
I like how one of them has a rainbow in their little thing. I can't believe it's Pride Month. That's really good.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, we like these teams.
Very
Dark
nice.
Rain. We haven't seen. We were talking about Dark Rain before we got on. We haven't seen them in a bit, so exciting to see them return because they're a cool little bunch.
Yes, and one of them is Low Ink Staff. Shout out to Bowen. Love you, Bowen.
Bowen's sick. Bowen's sick and nasty. Ooh. Yeah. Where's Grace? Are you live? Do you leave me?
What?
Grace left me. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you like weren't saying anything.
I'm so sorry.
You better be. Starting off,
Yeah.
Clam Blitz Snapper. What's up with Clam Blitz, Grace? Give me the whatever your coach has said here. What's the details?
First of all, I have Snapper and I have a very like on and off relationship. Like we've been dating. Like, no, I'm gonna finish. We've been dating, but like we've been like flirting like a little bit, but like it's not really working out. Like they keep like cheating on me. Like it really it really hurts my feelings. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, the play here is to split up apparently. Like 2 go on left and then 2 go on right. Whatever. Little fun time. But it looks like they're actually opting to do that here, which is a pretty pog. Oh my gosh, is that gem on the 10?
We love tents.
We love tents. Again, so good on clams. And that street is just totally gets painted over with the tent. I love it.
The tent totally paints the street.
That is so true, JPEG.
I'm gonna say my thing again. Both teams feeling each other out in the first 30 seconds here. And we're seeing Dark Rain gonna pop some specials. They're still 2 down though, so I'm not sure what they're really trying to go for here. Maybe just a little bit of a try to hold mid for a little longer as their teammates respawn. But both teams have yet to make any like big objective pushes, trying to get the clams and making a lot of picks here. So kind of a slow start here in the first minute.
Right. I love Radish. Radish's art is super cracked, and also they're playing junior right now. That's crazy. Apparently I love them so much that 2 of their teammates are dead. I'm so sorry, my bad. Bowen, love you Bowen, is gonna score the power clam here, and they're gonna bubble in the street.
Yeah, and then Bowen dies. Stop doing that.
No!
Yeah, finally seeing a little bit of a substantial push. 62's, okay, never mind. Not 62 anymore. Thanks, guys.
Oh, jeez.
But down to 50. Still very manageable inside of Prism, but Dark Rain, that's good. That's good. They want that, but they want more. That's generally how it works. You want more. You want more points better.
So true.
Unless it's Clan Blitz, where you want less points, but we're not. Don't talk to me.
Close enough. It's okay. Oh my gosh, a 2v2. That's crazy. I really like Bovis over here with the blob.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of blobs and tents. What a weirdly specific, just 2 weapons we keep seeing.
I don't know, but I really like
in general.
it. Oh my gosh, speaking of Bovis, let's go with the power clam. Maybe they'll go on that little rail. Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Maybe not.
Maybe they'll try and make that jump. Oh my gosh.
That was
insane.
That was totally intentional on their part too. They totally meant to do that.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, down to 60 though.
Yeah.
This still has enough people to like alive to make a push. Okay, I should stop talking forever.
Yeah, it looks
but
like
Dark Rain
out a little bit.
Yeah, no, still 60 super good, super manageable halfway through this game. Dark Rain gonna maybe go for that flank. These flanks have really hurt people in their lifetimes. I'm talking.
Like in Low Ink.
Yeah, like in Low Ink. And
I'm so sorry, I tapped.
Okay, well, I wasn't talking about them. I think.
Oh my gosh.
I hope.
I thought that's what was happening. My bad.
These bubbles plus the tent are gonna lead them to a really easy push. I say easy like it was, well, got him down to 40, that's for sure.
Oh, oh.
And Clem gets out. Wow. Okay.
I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. They were like, I'm not 1v1ing this 10. I'm getting out of here.
I'm not dealing with this.
Let's go Bovis. Over here with the blob.
Bovis?
Painting around. Get another double.
I like Bovis's name.
Oh no!
Well, not
Bovis.
enough for to stay alive. Jeez, you probably heard me say that.
Bovis. They were like, I hate you, JPEG.
Oh,
Can't believe it.
The Dark Rain having another power clam up. And Prism has that pity clam. I'm just trying to scope out what the objective plays are here because really, I can't tell who's about to push next year. I mean, Dark Rain has that turf advantage, but you know, it's hard to tell. 1 minute left. Prism's got to get moving if they want to get that lead. But it's not going to be too hard to get the lead. It's just really whoever gets the push here is probably going to be locked in as the winner.
Right, right. And especially because they have that 10, I think they could definitely make something work here. Oh my god, speaking of the 10, they did get a pick over there, which is really good, but it looks like Dark Rain's having a little bit of trouble trying to defend their street here because they know that that 10's going to want to push in from there, but the squeezer, oh no! 5 unfortunately goes down.
First person mode, could not play Splatoon first person.
It's not built for that.
Oh, so we're seeing a 1v1 Bowen go crazy, never mind.
Oh no, the pack. Oh no, I know Radish is about to cry. Gonna scream in VC.
Radish did it. Someone's screaming VC.
Somebody's screaming.
Yeah, Radish getting another, I say another 1 power clam. You can
And they also threw it. They
threw it.
They were like, fuck this, I don't want, I don't.
That's fine. Bovis here gonna get that trade. I mean, that's a good trade. You want that, but 5 in mid, not gonna go down. That's gonna be a wipe on the side of Prism. But yeah, Dark Rain. I forgot who won. Dark Rain won.
So unfortunate though. When that clam died in front of Radish's eyes, I just knew the soul left their body.
Yeah, that was a really close game near the end. I mean, it was just all down to whoever got those picks and whoever got control of mid to make that final push. But regardless, it was still really close. But Dark Rain did take it in the end. And yeah, really, just really close. So I'm really excited to see what these next 2 games bring us for this last round of groups.
Yeah, slay. Sturgeon Rainmaker. No, I don't personally like it, but like as opposed to Snapper and I've never tried to date Sturgeon. I just don't like her. No, I just don't really like her that much. This map made me pick up Try actually because I just couldn't do Junior on it. It was very painful.
Sturgeon's like the weird person in the group chat just sending really unfunny memes and people just kind of wish they'd stop.
Oh no.
That's Sturgeon to me.
I can't believe it. Kind of like the estranged cousin you like kind of talk to, but like only like a little bit because like they sit next to you at Thanksgiving.
Right, and you just kind of wish it wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't really like it, but that's okay.
Sturgeon was on tower control. We're talking about a totally different thing, right? But
yeah,
we're not. We're talking about Rainmaker. Rainmaker's weird, and we put up with it. It can be fun. It can be fun to watch. That's why we have it. It's for you guys. It's fun to watch.
I do really like Rainmaker. I think it's really one of my favorites, actually. I do have this one little thing that I do like about Sturgeon that kind of makes me want to date her, but not like enough, you know what I mean? Anyways, there's this thing where if the spinner's up and you're trying to push like through the spinner, you know what I mean? And the spinner's like up so you can't go across it directly, you can like jump into the abyss and still get points from it. So you could potentially, I think that happened in a low ink one time where somebody won and got the lead because they jumped into the abyss. It's my favorite.
I feel like as we close out Splatoon 2, we start discovering more and more ways to just break the game to our advantage. I hope in 10 years Splatoon 2 becomes like Melee where it's so broken, but you know, one can hope. That's how I see Splatoon 1 though.
My favorite is seeing hammer glitches on twitter.com.
One of my favorite, this is so unrelated, but one of my favorite like moves as a TO was just going on Twitter and being like, hammer glitch is not banned.
I think like, if you can pull it off mid-tournament, that's props to you. You deserve it. For real.
Dude, Bowen's got the drip.
I was just gonna say, Bowen's really got the drip.
Easy.
Bowen's dripped out. As you can see, no junior here because this map makes any junior main want to cry. But anyways, no, a little bit. A little bit. They're welling up. Yeah.
Okay.
Really good early pick there on the blob. Pretty slay. They did already pop missiles, which, you know, little K shot. Wait, they have 2 K shots.
2K shot missile spam action. It's 2022. You know what's up.
I hate the meta.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll forgive you this time. Oh, nice pick on the umbrella there. They kind of got backed up into a corner, and their push might die here to the Ray, but nah, actually they're still kicking. Honestly, I'm surprised that they're gonna push it left here. I would have assumed maybe you'd go up right because it looked like they were pretty not rotated over there, but I still respect it. I respect the play. Unfortunately, it does get stopped there, but that's a pretty solid push for the first like minute or so. Slay. For
real. Yeah, Dark Rain doing a really good first push down to the first minute, down to 32 in the first minute. That's what I'm trying to say here. That's what you want, especially on this map mode. They got past that spinner, so if that spinner's up on the side of Prism and they choose to go down the spinner route, that's gonna be impossible.
Yeah, even
with pet technique.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Even jumping into the abyss, I think you still don't get enough points there. I think it gets you to like 40 or something. Somebody will know in the chat. It's okay. Some math major.
Some scientist. I mean,
some scientist. Somebody always knows.
Yeah,
okay.
Dark Rain's in such a good spot, and if they can just keep up even just like a moderate defense, they're gonna probably secure this win. But I think they're still trying to push. And
yeah, honestly.
Jump with the Rainmaker. We talked about this earlier, where the Rainmaker is actually a really good weapon if you just want to absolutely like kind of do like a bomb spam technique.
Right.
And I think that's what they were trying to do. They were just trying to rain their spawn in those Rainmaker projectiles.
And it did work for a little bit there, but once Bowen went down, like by their sponge area, they were a little bit defenseless, so they had to just kind of run it, just make it more inconvenient for Prism to take it back there. Hopefully Prism can get the pop. That would be really good for them here. Oh, actually, they're 2 down. Both of the K shots. That's what you get. I'm kidding. I love you.
The Prism has such a good opportunity to finally make a push, but if they choose to go left, they're going to have to deal with that spinner's consequences. The spinner does not take any prisoners. It will eat you. It will eat you. Yeah, I'm not sure who took out the Rainmaker either. Oh, with the Rainmaker pop, but they got that pretty well guarded. Dark Rain's putting up a really good defense right now, and that's really all they need for these last 2 minutes, just bleeding out the clock.
Definitely, yeah. And somebody's already stationed on the left over there by the spinner, so even if they do make that jump, they might not be able to push it past there. And oh, that was such a good pick by Bowen. This is a really good try map too. Again, I mentioned that's why I picked up try here. Unfortunately, they couldn't really squeeze out the 2v1, but still like a really good effort there by Bowen. And with the drip. With the drip. We gotta appreciate the drip. You know, so many people try to make cool looking gear in this community, but like no one ever appreciates it. Good job, Bowen. That's what we love you, Bowen. But yeah, Prism, they have such a good opportunity to pick up the Rainmaker and start moving. They just need the specials, but it's just the spinner plus Dark Rain's actually really good defense. It's really good. But it's just really tough on their part. They have a minute left. They gotta get moving right now. Right. And the Blob opted to pick up here, which I think is a really good decision. And the Ray, oh my gosh. Unfortunately, they do go 2 down. Bovis kind of got stuck in the corner there. It's okay, we'll forgive you. Unfortunately, though. They gotta... I already said this, they gotta get moving, but, you know, we got Bowen in here just paying up, making sure Prism doesn't even have an opportunity to come back in mid and re-grab that Rainmaker. So unfortunate. The spinner is such a good location for try too here, and popping the armor. Bowen's really out here with the drip, taking some lives here. Oh, he heard you. Shouldn't have said Dude, that. I have a conspiracy. Like, Jub has mic'd up these players and they can hear us. Bowen, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I respect it. You did it for the drip. That might enable Prism here to make a good push though, so maybe Bowen just wanted to make it a little more close. It's okay. 2 specials going out. The missiles are really gonna slow them down. Oh yeah. Those 2 specials are gonna be so good, but yeah, they just got those missiles on speed dial. Really? Oh, Bowen might come over here and clean it up. Ah, they did. To make up for them falling into the abyss.
And it's just Rainmaker plays like that, where you have such a good push at the beginning that the rest of the game just doesn't even matter. Except it
Yeah.
does, they have to put up a good defense, but like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, it's such like a big thing about Rainmaker for me is like it's kind of like a mind game. Like you get so crushed when you have that hard of a lead to come back from, you know what I mean? Especially on Sturgeon 2 with the spinner. So rough. But they put up a really good fight though, especially at the end. It was really unfortunate with the missile, then they went 2 down. It just kind of spiraled from there.
Yeah. And we did get a raid from ProChara. We want to thank ProChara for giving us those viewers. Hey, if you're new, we got a lot of new people here. If you're new here, we are Inkling Performance Labs running Splatoon 2 tournaments to try to help prosper some teams and growth in the competitive scene. So right now what you're watching is our weekly Swimmer Sync number 57. So thank you for checking us out.
Wow, thank you, Chara. I hope they didn't raid when Bowen hopped into the abyss. That would have been a little.
It was well before that, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm happy that they saw it then.
Yes.
But yeah, welcome to IPL. I'm Grace, by the way.
Hi, Grace. Everyone say hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Next up, we got Spot Zone's Piranha Pit. And remember, this is a play all 3, so even though it is a 2-0, we got one more game. And if Prism is able to take it, they will do just a little better in the final seeding to the elimination stage.
Right. And again, I'm telling you, it does really matter. It does matter. These last games do matter. I swear to you. Also, they're just like a little fun to watch, so definitely give it your all. Piranha Pit, I saw some discourse about Piranha Pit on Twitter, and I was very shocked because I thought everybody agreed that Piranha Pit was like really beautiful, like a really pretty girl that like you like see her picture sometimes on Instagram. No, listen to me. You see her picture sometimes on Instagram, and she's like very beautiful and like such like a nice person, and she's like, she's like a safe option. You know what I mean? Like she's like a good girl. Like, people don't like her anymore.
It's just funny.
I don't know what happened. I guess it makes sense because Stingray is like really big here. Maybe not for zones, but for clans especially, it's very big there. So I understand that. But like, I still like her. Come on.
I think I have opinions I'm not going to share right now.
What do you mean you're not going to share it?
It's just about the map discourse in general, but I'm not gonna. No.
Oh my gosh, JPEG.
I got hot takes. I'm not.
If we get 5 billion subs right now, JPEG has to send his social security number and tell us what he thinks about the maps in the chat.
I don't work with that. No, don't actually. Unless.
I mean, 5 billion. That's a lot.
That's a lot of subs.
I could get Buttercup a new cage. You know?
You could.
I could with that money. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Buttercup is my bird. She unfortunately is asleep. We could run a LAN. Oh my gosh.
We might be able to with that much.
Honestly. And we might have a ball pit.
That's a guarantee.
That's a guaranteed.
You produce hype.
Extra points if you hit somebody with a ball from the ball pit. And extra points if they're a staff member and they're named Kraken Mare. Love you, Kraken.
How did we get here?
Anyways, Piranha Pit. Honestly, I don't know if anybody here uses Explo. I want somebody to use Explo because you can just.
I use Explo.
I know. When we played League earlier today, that was crazy. Played League. Doesn't it like basically like cap the zone?
Pretty much. Yeah. Explo just a like instant cap. I actually don't see too much on this map mode, but I think we'll see a very similar clap to the last 2 games because both teams have been playing the same thing. We might see a Ray again. I think Ray's pretty good here, despite what you said. I think we might see it. If they pulled it on Rainmaker Sturgeon, they might use it here.
I will look forward to it, hopefully. Maybe maybe Bowen got like really upset about dropping into the abyss. I'd be upset too. It's okay.
Dude, you need a 5-minute break.
I clip every time I jump off the map. I always clip it. Like a big thing saved. Maybe I can ask somebody to make like a montage for me. I think that'd be pretty nice.
You need a video editor?
Yeah. Oh my god, JPEG. Oh my god. It's crazy. No. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. But yeah, hopefully the match comes soon. That's crazy. But oh my god, wait, Jub will be my video editor. Thank you so much. Make sure to add. Oh, no way.
Bone's
Jub
still
is the
falling
goat.
down. Bone finally stopped falling down and went into the underworld we call Piranha Pit here for the last
Oh my
game.
gosh.
You like that transition? That was
Bowen.
actually sick.
Bowen with the fresh what is it called? The fresh fish suit?
I
hat?
call it my nightmares, 'cause that's all I see when I sleep.
That's beautiful. Come on. Bulbous over here with equally good drip. I love the angler mask. It looks like you're getting like eaten. I love it. So good.
So good. Yeah, Prism gonna get that first zone cap, but we'll see how long that lasts now that I've just mentioned it. And yeah. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, Prism, you love to see it.
Yeah.
Going 2 down
really?
inside of Dark Rain. Bovis gonna... Is Bovis running Thermal Ink?
I respect it, Bovis.
I love it. I actually don't know what blob gear is.
Oh, thermal ink for sure.
That could be a common thing. Is it? I assume.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I was about to say, I forget Thermal Ink is in this game, so that's why I'm more surprised.
It's my favorite. Oh my gosh, I thought Bulbous just ran into that missile. I was oh my gosh. Anyways, that Ray, you were definitely right about that Ray. That really pushed them back. They lost a lot of their momentum there, but I still think they could make a little comeback here.
Yeah,
hopefully they don't get picked off.
If you're not getting picks off Ray, what you are doing is making the enemy team just absolutely panic. So
yeah,
if you could just get your teammates to push while you're raying, then it's even worse. So worse for the enemy team, of course, but
right. Unfortunately, it looks like that they went 2 down there, including their junior, which means that they won't have any armor. Nar. Oh my gosh, not Bovis. That was a really good pick there on Bovis.
Yeah, but regardless, Prism's still holding the zone down to 58. Oh, I'd love to see that.
Oh, they got gem from that. No gem.
Got it. Yeah, and then Prism finally kind of just holding the zone, doing a pretty good job keeping a pretty solid lead here. First 2 minutes of the game. Dark Rain just having a hard time. Never mind, they got the goal.
Really good bubbles.
Regardless, they've been struggling just a little more than usual. At least what we've seen in the last 2 games here, trying to keep up the momentum. But they're doing a really good job now. Gonna finally cap the zone. Now.
Maybe not, but I will say that they did a really good job pairing up on the Jet. Like they totally like washed them out of there. That was a really good play, I think. It eliminates their Ray and everything. Oh no, Bowen! Bowen with the most colossally amazing drip I've ever seen in my life. Unfortunately, does go down. Maybe we'll see a little Booyah Bomb over here. Ooh,
Maybe a bigger Booyah Bomb.
Maybe. They're pushing him back really far here. Oh my god, there it is.
Dark Rain finally getting that zone, even for 2 points. Prism's just doing such a good job, like getting the points they needed early on, and now they're just doing those silly little trade 1v1s that keeps them on the objective. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and Prism Zap, I think that's probably Radish's. They have 11 kills and assists right now. Oh my gosh, Radish. Clearly Radish is popping off this game. Good for them. Good for them. Oh my gosh. Good pick there too. Those ink mines. I've died to so many ink mines. It's very embarrassing.
It's good chip damage.
Yeah, really. Oh, and their Dark Rain is 3 down here again.
I feel like, there we go, finally seeing a cap. Like, there's been some slow caps here, but, you know, I don't think Prism's too worried right now. 1 minute 30 remaining. Going to be... Yeah, it's just really all about keeping up the defense. But Dark Rain, I don't think they have the synergy they had that last game. Trying to, I mean, it's just... Prism's doing such a good job with position. You can see here, Bovis here. No one knew Bovis was there.
No.
And everyone just kind of funneled in.
Right, apparently that bomb, unfortunately, did know where Bovis was. Oh, Gem, nice pick, though. Jeez. They're really going to try and push up on Bowen. Oh, no, Bowen. But it's okay. They're taking back control of their conveyors, which is, you know, similarly to the fans on Ancho, like a super vital spot for pushing in on the map. So, really good on them. And their little mines. Oh my gosh.
They're doing everything in the power to make pushing as hard as possible for Dark Rain. And it really shows. Dark Rain is struggling here, trying to get that cap. 30 seconds left. They have no penalty, though. So if they can keep this zone for any sort of significant amount of time, they could recap that lead rather easily.
Right, right. I really like Slosher on this map actually. I think it's really good for keeping the conveyors, which Bowen is definitely going to be taking advantage of that here. Oh my gosh, the tent really pushed through that Booyah bomb, unfortunately. Oh, was that a trade?
Oh, I didn't see how Prism got the zones back, but good
Yeah,
on them.
I also didn't really.
And I didn't realize how close the score was. I'm looking at that replay real quick. Oh my gosh, they were 1 point away.
Damn. I was really, really
like
close.
for real, like Prism earned that though. They did such a good job, especially with how the last 2 games went. They really redeemed themselves here for that last win, and that is going to help them with the elimination type ordeal with the tiebreakers and stuff. So
Yeah,
good for them.
And again, Radishes, solid game for Radishes. They got a lot of kills and assists. Let's go.
Yeah, and with that, we're going to cap off that awesome last set to I think explain how this works, Grace. How long we wait in here?
Well, it usually depends on if there's any little stragglers here, but usually around like 9:40ish we start the brackets, hopefully.
That's XX40 in your time zone, wherever you are.
Listen, East Coast, you know what I mean?
East Coast. Right, that's what. Right. Okay.
Right. Thank you so much, JPEG.
Yes. So until staff finish seeding the elimination stage, we're going to take a break until then. That's really all there is to it. Welcome back to SOS. I'm JPEG, joined by Grace for our final, can't speak, commentary block with Submit versus Hog Ridaz.
I really like the profile picture. It's really good.
I can see that. That's awesome.
Shout out to Fart on Hog Ridaz. This is so good.
Goes crazy. Feel free to screenshot. Yeah, Summit versus Hog Ridaz. We've seen Summit plenty of times in SOS, so nothing crazy on them. Have we seen Hog Ridaz before? I'm asking you. I don't know.
This is definitely a pickup. I would be concerned if this was a team. Well, not concerned. I'd just be a little crazy. I recognize Cloud from Sonaria, so I know that. I think there's somebody from Wipeout Punks over there. Then there's somebody named Fart. Don't know who that is, but I really appreciate the name. I'm gonna love saying that this set.
Okay. We know. Yeah,
Okay.
out, this is our best of 5 now. We're moving to best of 5. We were doing play all 3, so we're changing everything. Everything's changed when Fire Nation attacked. Tower control, Anchovy starting our first game off. Summit versus Hog Ridaz. Seeing Summit doing Summit things. I'm curious with Hogs. They got the tags too. They might be a team, Grace. They should be. They're not.
I really hope not, but anyway.
I hope they are. Let's start. Start cold.
Please do not start a poll. Do not start a prediction. I was gonna say pretty standard comps here, but I'm still pretty into it. Again, no junior, which I hate you a little bit, but that's okay. And Zap did take my wife and kids, but it's okay. I'll forgive her just for Hog Riders.
Just for Hog Riders.
Oh, that was a really good pick there.
Oh
This movement.
Oh my gosh, go crazy.
They're balling. Oh.
For what?
Oh. Just to get sniped by Leon. Unfortunately.
That's Leo to you.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
You better.
Thought it was Leon. Why didn't nobody tell me?
Cool.
That's okay. You know.
Down to the first checkpoint. Hog Ridaz doing a really good job against Summit, despite us not somehow knowing who these are. They're doing such a good job. I feel bad now because I feel like we're disrespecting them. But your name's literally Hog Ridaz. But you're doing good, Hog Ridaz. If you're listening right now, you're doing so good.
You're doing so good. Keep your head up, King.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Amazing momentum. Summit having a hard time trying to defend. I say that as they take out 2. But, regardless, down to second checkpoint's already cleared. So it's looking really good on the side of Hog Ridaz. And Summit finally going to kind of stop that push, get the mid control back in check, and get the specials back so they can finally make a push here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hog Ridaz, they did get the second checkpoint, so that's a little unfortunate for Summit, so now they have to go through 2 checkpoints to even, scratch their lead. But I believe in them. I believe in Havoc, the TO for the Squid Junction. Shout out to Squid Junction. Shout out to Havoc.
Yeah.
For real.
Shout out to Havoc, though.
Shout out to Havoc. Oh my god, Havoc. Oh.
Oh, yeah, for real, though.
For real. Shout out to Havoc.
That was actually Q's kill, so shout out to Q.
Shout out to Q. Also, side note, I love their team tag, like the little up arrow, because it's Summit. And it's a mountain. That's so cute. Anyways, I'm a sucker for really cute team tags.
Yeah, Leo going to ride the tower as AutoCam shows us that wonderful checkpoint 1 process. Missile's going out, but that's not going to stop him. Never mind, it will. Yeah. That's not going to stop him too bad. 3 down, not 3 down, 3 up on both sides. As John here going to pop the missiles, and hopefully that's going to help scatter Summit enough so they can get the paint control back in mid. Remember, you want paint control back in mid before... Okay, rest in peace, John. Before you can make another push here.
Leo over here. Oh no, Havoc! I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, they do missile them, though, so they kind of got to back up office. They do kind of run into each other's missiles, though. That's my favorite. Oh, that was a really good pick there. They're all kind of clumped up there in mid, so, one, as Rays would say, one suction bomb and it's done. But it looks like they're probably gonna spread out from here. Stan really loves The Office over here, and I can't blame them. I think it did get removed from Netflix, though. The Office, didn't it? It's okay.
That stinks.
It was
Sorry,
okay.
Stan.
Sorry, Stan. It's okay though.
Summit finally, slowly but surely, gonna get that push down to the approaching the second checkpoint. You know, at the rate they're moving, they could make it. They just gotta keep up this offense, and they're doing such a good job coming back in time to hopefully try to get past that second checkpoint eventually. But you know, for now, Hog Ridaz keeping up that defense, doing a really good job stopping them. 1 minute left. If they can keep up this defense, then they should secure this victory.
Definitely. Stan was moving over there. Sheesh, oh my gosh. I was gonna, that's a lot, that's a lot of
Jump scare.
Anyways, I was gonna say, I do really like the play from Summit, like a little bit we just saw earlier, where they decided to back off when they were 2 down instead of trying to keep the push going. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses, and that's okay, that's so valid.
Don't let the flame die out.
They can still get it. And Q with the inkjet. Let's go. Oh,
like Q's so good with the inkjet, like just popping it so aggressively. Everyone knows exactly when Q's gonna pop that inkjet, and everyone takes their positions. It's like a little play.
Yeah, I really like it.
3 remaining on the side of Summit. Look like they're gonna take that second checkpoint.
Oh
my gosh, are they gonna be able to keep it up? Leo's gonna jump in, a little bit desperate jump, trying to keep that tower in that position, but I don't know if this is it. They're gonna Splatoon 1 it. If you know, you know. But yeah.
Oh, that was really close. Fortunately, you can't clutch it out like that when it's a 1v4 and you're like staggering in.
These days.
I think they were too close for the stealth jump to even work. But it's okay. I've just gotten word that the office is on the Peacock. I said the Peacock, like the bird. Anyways, that's so lovely.
Who has that, Henry?
Yeah, actually,
you're here watching Twitch. You're watching the best thing on the internet. This commentary duo on SOS.
So slay. So yeah.
So slay. Blitz Mako Mart. We saw a pretty close game last time, and what was cool about Summit is they kind of adjusted their playstyle, I think. Well, I would assume they did, because Hog Ridaz was doing a really good push, and then Summit kind of, after that initial really good push from Hog Ridaz, kind of kept creeping towards getting closer and closer to the lead. So
yeah, I think it was 1 point away, right? It was 37, 36, something. Yeah, it was really close. They could just barely not clutch it out, but that easily could have gone to Summit there. So, and you know, clams I think Mako clams can spiral out of control like a little bit, but I'm still looking forward.
Talking definition of aggressive map mode combos, this is it. There's no like downtime. As soon as you respawn, you are in it. You are in it.
You are there.
You are playing.
You will get spawn camped.
Yeah. That's awesome.
We love spawn camping here.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hog Ridaz, are they gonna make it a 2-0? Remember, this is a best of 5. There's no like leeway here. They gotta win it. You gotta win now.
Yeah, they gotta win now. Havoc on the soda slosher. Slay. I love soda slosher so much. Oh.
See, I don't disagree, but like, you know, that's something you see on zones because, you know, it's a great paint.
Yeah.
Here, I like it. I'm into it. You just gotta be a little smart with it.
Yeah, I'm excited about the double slosher. I'm very excited.
For sure. Otherwise, pretty standard comp. No, okay, we say standard comp. There's no like K50, you know. There has to be a K50 here. No, there isn't.
Has to be soon. I'm sure somebody will whip it out at some point if they start losing.
Eventually, yeah. If you losing the scrim and you stop experimenting with comps. Anyways, Hog Ridaz, dude, looking pretty good on clams. Looking pretty good on positioning. They can just get that clam in, then they're looking really good. First minute of the game, going to get a couple points in. They're so good with these initial pushes, but what we saw from the last game is Summit can kind of start creeping towards closer and closer victories, especially with something like Clam Blitz. I think that's a lot easier, so we'll see.
Right.
We'll see what's up here.
Like a lot about what people say about Splatoon is whoever adjusts faster and like, you know, better like ends up winning the set. And I think Summit definitely has that ability to adjust and, you know, like you said, like creep up on their leads and stuff like that. So I think, again, you know, 59, push to 59, pretty solid. But I still think Summit can definitely come back from this. Q with the inkjet. Yeah, unfortunately, you know.
Yeah. That goes down. Anyways, like pretty much what you were saying. Yeah, it's all about like seeing what your opponent's doing and adapting on the fly, see what you're doing, which is really hard in a team-based game. So if you can pull it off, you you're doing really good.
Yeah, definitely. That's why it's really hard when you're on like a really big winning streak and then you lose one game, you start to like, you start to lose it a little bit, like in the mindset wise, because you're like, ugh, and then it usually spirals out of control from there. I think it'll be really good for Summit if they could take a game here. Unfortunately, they go 3 down. Havoc, the G, still going back to the left stack. Hopefully going to be able to maybe get some chip damage and keep him back there, but they do have Yeah, they might try to push it there, but it looks like they're pretty centered around mid, which is pretty gamer.
Yeah, Hog Ridaz has a lot of claims, including the pity. They don't even have picked up yet. I don't even know if they're going to worry about that yet, but they're looking really good. If they can get those specials and the turf control in check, AutoCam really doing us favors here.
Huge.
What came out of that was Summit won a lot of their 1v1s, so good on them. Looking really good. They gotta get those clams before they can start really pushing up. They gotta get moving on that real quick. But Hog Ridaz has, well, they still have 1 power claim and the pity. I think they lost one in the process, but
yeah. The K shot went down, I think, at one point to the Explo.
Right. Yeah, and
Very.
Summit. Well, and second push of Summit, but it's not gonna be that big. He's infected.
I can't believe it. Havoc again. Head TO for Squid Junction. Check it out. Love you, Havoc.
Havoc, head TO Squid Junction, and the person who gained the lead on game 2. Great white round 1, Swimmer Sync 57. This joke sucks. Let's keep going.
You really
Hog
kept
Ridaz.
it.
I really was. I was committed.
I believe in you.
Yeah, Hog Ridaz doing it again. 2 power claims. This time they actually make it in. What just happened there? Did you see that? What?
That was like a coordinated, like, they like.
That was a cool thing that happened. Oh my gosh, someone. Oh, dude, Summit.
So close.
Someone's screaming right now.
Yeah, I'd be
I can
punching
hear
the air. Can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
Summit better get moving. They got 60 seconds to get down to 1.
You really do. Again, it's really demotivating when you get pushed down to 1 like that, and it's hard to come back. But again, I believe in them. Oh, Havoc! They are 2 down. Oh my gosh! And they don't have a lot of clams here, but oh no. It's okay. I believe in Havoc. They got it. They do really have to back up here because of the missiles. That's really rough, but I still believe in them.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. It's not looking likely, and overtime is not something you want to rely on in Clan Blitz. I mean, we've learned it before. That it's just you want to get the claim in now.
Havoc really said, "I hate you. Take this power clam," and I I completely vouch for that.
Take this clam backliner derogatory. Are they in the backliner? This joke sucks.
I think this is the zap.
Oh.
They did get it in though. Slay.
They got it in, but can they?
Good trade there. They are 2 down, and Cloud just came back. They might just try to opt to stall out the basket here to try and get some more teammates in, but I don't know if Leo can get another clam in. Oh, did they?
Was it worth it?
I'm not sure. They might try and get in over here with the zap, but again, like such a hard lead to come back from. But we saw the midst of maybe a little something happening in overtime. But again, like you said, it's really rough to rely on overtime with your game-winning push there.
Yeah, but in the end, Hog Ridaz gets it. I love seeing that name. That's so good.
Really wonderful.
Potentially one last game left. Rainmaker Muscle Forge. Hog Ridaz gets it. Bit.
Definitely. And then Summit will get knocked out, unfortunately. We won't be able to see Havoc, who is, by the way, the head TO of Squid Junction. Check it out. Anyways, Rainmaker Muscle Forge, I'm going to use the thing again. I've never ever wanted to date Rainmaker Muscle Forge. I do not like her. I hate her.
You hate her?
Yeah, I hate her.
Really rude. That's rude.
I listen.
She's probably listening to you.
I hope she is. I hope she knows I don't like her. I do not like it. I don't like the grates. I don't like how you can kind of only push from one side unless you want to go on the little rail. Although if somebody gets a rail push in this set, I don't think I'll be able to mentally recover. I mean, hopefully. It'd be very funny.
Some people like Rainmaker muscle punch.
And
You don't.
I hate those some people. Not actually.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit. Maybe.
Didn't you just say you love everyone who plays Swimmer Sync?
I lied.
Oh, Grace.
I'm
you
so
can't do
sorry.
that in the live stream.
I'm so sorry.
Last time commentating.
My first and my last time commentating ever. Can't believe it.
Can't believe it. Anyways, while we're here being stupid, Summit's probably absolutely just in the lab right now before starting the game, and Hog Ridaz probably feeling really good.
Yeah, honestly, if I were them,
great.
yeah, honestly, really great momentum like coming into the set too, because taking not just one but 2 games off of Summit, the Summit, who has been playing SOS since like SOS 30, by the way. You know, it's like it's a great win. Like it's super good morale boost. So I would not be surprised here if they can clutch it out, but hopefully someone can make a comeback. Havoc on the soda. Play.
Oh, who's Havoc?
The head TO of Squid Junction.
That's sick.
That's crazy. Oh my!
Summit.
No one else
Summit's now getting the first push. We didn't see this in the last 2 games. Oh, they're angry. Oh, they're so angry. They want this one. Dude, that's such a good fizzy. Oh my gosh, you were 2 seconds away from getting clipped onto the IPL Twitter.
Again for the second time. Bruh!
That was crazy.
They pushed it down to 3? Oh my gosh. The Hog Ridaz are... They're probably shaking in their boots. Oh my gosh. That was such a good push. And like you said, that fizzy. Oh my gosh. Oh
that
my
was
god.
such a good thing. Dude, that had to... No, that wasn't intentional. I don't, like... No team plays that well.
They really said dab me up, and they were like...
Also, like, no team. You know, 2022, no team. But, like... Hog Ridaz making a pretty good effort here. They're taking it a lot slower, but we got Stan here. Stan here's flanking.
Real flank? Oh!
If you're listening, Stan's flanking you. Oh
my god.
Finally, someone took care of that menace.
Yeah, that was really clutch. If they had gone 3 down there, their team probably could have been able to push up with that, and that would have been really bad, especially for Rainmaker. But really good there with Q getting the kill. And they're getting into mid. Cute. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Q. It's okay.
It's okay, Q.
I believe in you.
Hog Ridaz, kind of, we're seeing like a reversal here. Like now, Hog Ridaz is making like a ton of little pushes here.
Yeah.
And, we know that strat doesn't work. Summit proved it. Sorry, but
oh my gosh,
they're down to 3. They're gonna get this one, and they're gonna keep the set going. Maybe. That I'm assuming they win. That's a bad assumption to make.
Again with the really good fizzies. I think they were trying to opt to stall it out there for their teammates to come back, but that was really good that they got them anyways.
They're like, nah, you can't do that.
Yeesh, and the splash goes down. Really unfortunate. But it looks like Stan's gonna try and pop here. Any poppers?
Any poppers in chat.
And Havoc really said, no poppers for you.
No
really like slosh over that wall. Again, love slosher. Oh my god!
Someone, staff, put on Twitter right now. Put it on high Twitter.
Put on.
Oh my god.
Clip it. Oh my gosh.
Someone do it.
That was, oh my gosh. Hog Ridaz probably punching the air right now. That's crazy. That was...
Dude, this, like, did we accidentally have everyone change their name and then also, like, I don't know. We're seeing, like, what Summit was doing these last 2 games. It's like a total reversal.
They really, it's because we plugged Squid Junction, which is the thing that Havoc, the slosher player, is the head TO for. And he was like, well, now I gotta play really good.
Everyone's gotta know about Squid Junction. It gives them energy.
Yeah, like in Dragon Ball Z. Oh my gosh. Actually, though, although the Rainmaker is in quite a spot there, I do like the strat there where you shoot the Rainmaker shot over like that little wall when you're pushing up on that side. My little coach Raze, you can find him on Metafy. Raze, love you. It's like we've been saying, the Rainmaker is like a really good weapon in of itself, and it's really good for clearing out that area when you're going to push that side, right? So I did like the position that they were in. It's just a shame that they got swarmed by everybody. So maybe they'll be able to retake that position later on and push in with it, hopefully.
Yeah, Hog Ridaz, 1 minute left. You know, they gotta get moving. I think everyone's thinking that. I'm saying it. I'm saying generic commentator things, but you know, it's down to 3. They gotta get a KO. They gotta make a really good push, not like a kind of good push. We're talking like the realest push.
Yeah, we're talking past 3. Speaking of generic commentator things, absolutely, they really do got to get you moving here. But oh, actually, they are gonna pick it up. Unfortunately,
Can
have
they
it.
take rail? They won't. Yeah, they really won't. Like they're thinking.
I mean,
sorry, Hog Ridaz. You should have had your teammates ahead of you.
It's okay. Oh, really good shark there into a kill. Hopefully they can clean up on this zap. Oh my gosh. Q is really going.
Q is the best jet I've seen in a while. Look at this. Look at this.
Jeez. Oh,
wonderful play.
my bad. You know, it was sometimes
it's the oh, hold on.
did they pick it up at the end?
I love Splatoon 2.
I love Splatoon.
Crazy.
I love the netcode. Honestly, I mean, they were pretty screwed either way there, but I mean, maybe they could have done some insane, sick, nasty trick shot movement. I mean, we did see Stan's movement earlier. It was pretty nasty. We did. I don't know if Stan was the one who picked it up, but anyways, oh my gosh. I'm really, really happy for Summit here. This is definitely what they needed to turn this set around, literally, because they have to reverse sweep it to win. But, like, mindset-wise, such a great push in, like, the first, what was it, like 30 seconds? So good. Such a great morale boost. I'm very happy for them here. Slay.
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 Hey, one more game, and we get to see Splat Zones on Wahoo World.
Did you say one more?
We get to see one more, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, Summit extended it, but, you know, still game point for Hog Ridaz. Not the position you exactly want to be in.
True, true.
Maybe I'm being really biased.
Listen, okay.
Incredibly biased.
I'm gonna talk about my relationship with Wahoo World.
Uh-oh.
I love her. And listen, if any members of Up the Ante, which is the team I was previously on, if any members of Up the Ante are listening, I'm sorry, but I really like Wahoo World. She's solid for me. I like how you can use a lot of different weapons here. Like I think backlines are pretty solid here too. Like if there's an E leader, you start like shivering in your boots, right? But I also like how you can use some weapons like Junior and stuff here too, because I usually use Junior here. And also, did you know that that's a timer? Like, did you know?
What?
Did you? No way, this thing's a timer? I can't believe it. Although there is no timer because it's zones, but in my heart there is a timer.
Oh, wait.
What is it? No, you're telling me this thing's a timer?
You tell me.
You're telling me this thing's a timer? I can't believe it.
All right, Summit. Tie this up. Or don't. Hog Ridaz. Or don't.
Oh my gosh. Well, we'll see. Havoc on the soda. Thank you so much.
On the soda. Oh, okay. We're gonna see. It's really anyone's game here, based on what we saw last game. I'm not about to.
Interesting choice to all open plat, but I applaud that choice. Again, I love being in suction bomb range of just everybody dying, but I love it. You know, I love kissing my teammates. Oh my gosh, Cloud's gonna drop here. Really confident that they're gonna get that kill. Stan, that's not even my bad. Leo. Leo's gotta run back away. Really good escape, honestly. That was pretty ballin'. And they almost have their missiles.
Okay.
Listen. They almost have their missiles, and I think they had 2 mains of special charge, so thank God that they have those missiles.
Yeah, I mean, Hog Ridaz down 50 points. First minute of the game, that's good. That's good, but Summit can do better. I know they can, but will they?
Listen.
We'll see.
I believe in them. I believe in them.
I think we all do. I mean, after what we saw last game, Angry Summit, is Angry Summit still here? Or do we still got the Summit we saw the first 2 games? Because we want the Angry Summit.
The head TO of Junction. Are they angry? Oh apparently Q is angry.
Oh, he was angrier.
They were like, I know y'all love my inkjets. I hate you, and I'm gonna opt for missiles instead. And I really support that. I really do.
You know what? Go for it, Q. Except, you know, it's not helping us as trying to make entertaining content. But regardless, Summit's got the lead. Oh my gosh, they don't even have a penalty. They're going. Oh,
They're-
double missiles is probably going to stop that, and suction bomb rocket, you know.
Listen, just maybe a little bit, and they also have armor. That's really crazy.
They're looking really good right now, actually.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah. Okay.
this is cool.
Well, okay, hold on. How is Summit like keeping?
Oh
Okay.
gosh!
No.
Again, wild world, crazy.
They just
Oh,
feed off our negativity.
Bruh, they got a
Bruh.
wipe. Oh my god, that's the end.
Summit just stopped that, and that was crazy. Like they just stopped that push. That's not like
That's
not something you see every day.
that was really good. They used like all of their specials too.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I was
trying to
getting at.
retake
That's
his
what I was
own.
getting at, Grace.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god. It's okay.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Oh,
Jeez. Oh,
sheesh.
sheesh.
Hey, we tied up. Game 5 hype.
Yeah, we tied up. They were like, we really don't want JPEG and Grace to leave, so we have to make this a really close set.
Thanks, Summit.
Thanks, Summit. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, Manta. I also like Manta. I don't know if I like love her, but I like Manta a lot. Good try map. Maybe
Try map.
does
You
have
say that they won't pick try.
listen. Does have a use try?
I
don't know. I'll pull it up on Sendao.ink. Shout out to Sendao.
Oh my God. Thank you, Sendo.
We love you. We love you so much, Sendao. Havoc does indeed use try. I see it on the Sendao.ink.
You know, you're hyping up all of this just for him to not like.
Havoc's about to
He's
pull
not gonna
out.
pick it, bro. He's not gonna pick it.
I'm gonna pull out the sploosh. I'm gonna have to cry my eyes out. Honestly, though, Manta scares me a lot because if you
Manta's
like
the
bubble,
scary girl.
yeah,
Manta's the
she's
girl
like,
who's like 6'3", like super buff.
yeah, and she's like really like hot, so it's like intimidating. Like when you like look at her. Anyway,
Yeah, that's Manta.
but if you bubble like in the street, it's just the whole thing is just messed
You're
up.
done.
Like you're done. You're done.
You're done.
You're done. It's really painful, but like equally, if you go up there with try, which Havoc, you should totally play try here. You're dead. Like in the street, you're just done for. If you're sloshing up from like the wall of the bunker, totally done for.
I'm gonna point and laugh at you if he doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna cry. This is so embarrassing. It's okay.
All that for what?
All that for nothing.
And they're, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm done making predictions. No one wins.
Also, oh, Stan. I don't know what happened there.
Leo
Much
happened.
movement, really. Yeah, for real. Oh, yeesh. They're really starting to spiral out of control here. Leo's. Oh my gosh.
Leo's absolutely. You know, Leo's the angry one. And you know that's concerning because I roomed with him at Riptide and he's like the chillest guy ever. If Leo's angry, you know, you did.
Y'all already know. You did something ain't right. Something ain't right. You made a mistake. Also, we were too busy talking about Riptide, but it looked like nobody was on the tower there when they were pushing, which definitely lost them a lot of momentum. It looked like they were trying to like keep the plat area, like push up on the side, but you know, that like it isn't worth it if you're not pushing the tower. So they probably learned their lesson there. But they did get the checkpoint. Slay.
We're not seeing what Hog Ridaz was doing. The first two games were there just absolutely doing the crazy, super crazy push at the beginning, but they're not doing that. What happened, Hog Ridaz?
I don't know. I think that Rainmaker Muscle Forge definitely probably killed their spirits a little bit. I know that really happens to me. Like when you get pushed like that hard, especially on Rainmaker, that probably killed their morale a little bit. But
They don't got that morale. They gotta get the morale back. Go find it. Go find it in yourself.
Yeah.
But right now, Summit, Past that first checkpoint, nothing crazy first checkpoint. If they're past that second though, it's time to get worried, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, it looks like they went 2 down, and I did see that the Zap almost got like a pick on the bunker, but they didn't quite clutch it out. That always is so painful for me. Oh, it looks like Cone is gonna try and flank up through the cut. Love me some cut flank. Oh, and they actually got a pick from that, which is crazy. Oh, did they get another pick from that? It looks like they did. It looks like somebody's.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, they got splashdown canceled.
We
That's
got
so
Hog Ridaz
painful.
from the first 2 matches back.
For real.
Easy cruising, nothing too crazy. They're letting that Tower Rider have a nice time. There's absolutely no battles going on around there. And normally on the street, you're seeing everyone's like crowding the tower. No, they're just cruising right in. What is going on here?
Oh my gosh! Unfortunately, oh no, that's a wipe. But they got through both checkpoints and they pushed it down to 29 just so that they could activate their last ditch effort. Which, like, thank you very much. But honestly, I think they can still come back from this. But that was the Hog Riders, like you said, that we saw before. Such a strong push, and again, like, totally cleared out their street. There was like nobody contesting it there.
Now that Summit's losing, I'm gonna start cheering for them. Can we see what Summit was doing the last 2 games? Can they bring back that energy? Can they get that back? I mean, get past the second checkpoint. That's really the only concern. If they can get past the third checkpoint, though, that's pretty much locked in. Those missiles are not gonna help, but they don't go. Oh, never mind. Bye, Leo. They're not really gonna do that much. It's gonna stop the push, but they're still partially through that checkpoint.
Nice.
If they can keep up this momentum, that's huge.
Yeah, screw this jump. Yeah. Nice job.
You showed him. Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Havoc, you got it? Havoc, do
This is
not
good. They're
have it.
keeping up momentum. They're riding the tower. They learned their lessons. They still have a minute and a half left. That's not ideal, but if they can just keep it up. And Hog Rider is playing a lot safer. It's a lot easier to defend. You see, they're not really trying to go for mid. They're just bomb spamming. They're just outpainting, and that's a lot harder to battle.
Definitely. Oh no, Havoc went down again. Havoc again, the head TO of Squid Junction. Oh, really nice job locking down their bunker though. It's definitely such like a vital position on this map too, especially. So really good job on them, just like pairing up and being like, no, you cannot. I refuse. Unfortunately, not being able to clutch out that pick on the person who jumped away. Oh, not the bomb.
That wasn't awesome.
You. Can't believe it.
No. Summit, 30 seconds left. They gotta get moving. And right now, Hog Riders, I can already tell their number 1 priority is stay alive. Like,
Definitely.
They're just getting their specials. They're gonna just pop missiles nice and casually, nice and calmly. Summit's at that second checkpoint. Can they get it? It's gonna be pretty hard with Cone here.
Yeah,
Throwing
definitely.
bombs. They're literally just staying back throwing bombs at the tower, and it's working.
So rough. Oh, Havoc, that was such a good, oh my god, that was such a good pick in the street there. Again, like Slosher, maybe try. Anyways, it's so oppressive in the street area. It's so good. Oh, unfortunately.
Missiles. Is it
So many
double
missiles.
missile? Yeah, it's double.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking really good, actually. Hold on.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Summit here. Bruh. That was so good. I think that was Havoc who got the pick over like by their little elbow area. Again, Slosher, you really slayed with that, Havoc. The head TO of Squid Junction. That was so good. Oh my gosh.
I love Squid Junction.
I love Squid Junction. Yeah, they're double a limb with counter picks, and their head TO is named Havoc. Did you know that?
Havoc just won this set. You should go sign up.
Go sign up for Squid Junction.
That was sick.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh.
We got Summit and Hog Ridaz. That was an incredible set. Really back and forth. You know, first 2 games, Hog Ridaz really dominant. Summit really dominant in the next 2. And then we got the best of both worlds. Shout out to Hamilton, Montana. Set here. This last set, we got the best of both worlds.
I can't believe it. By the way, reverse sweep? Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah.
Listen.
Yeah,
Shh.
it was.
Okay. Shh. Really good. Oh my gosh. That was a great set.
All right. That's it from us.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
This is over. No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Only, please don't leave.
Come back. Please spin back.
So next up, we got some new commentators, Barry and iMad. Oh,
The Berry.
I love
The Berry.
I also love iMad.
I love iMad
The
and Berry.
Barry, not just
The Berry.
Yes.
The Berry.
And if you love the JPEG action, that yes, action is one way to describe it. Feel free to subscribe to more. Yes, I do need to do that.
Yeah, feel free to subscribe. Oh my gosh.
Literally subscribe to us right now.
Literally sub to us right now. Again, 5 billion subs, and JPEG will give his social security number in the chat.
That's right. Social security number giveaway.
Security number giveaway. You get to steal his. You get to steal his identity.
That's it. We're gonna take a break, and you'll be back with other commentators.
JPEG, where can they find you?
Where can they find me? play.iplabs.inc/li is where you can find me.
That is.
I'll put it.
That is the sign up to play Low Ink, which is our.
Find me.
Okay. You can find you in the help desk. Well, no, you can probably find Pop Gun in the help desk. Anyways, you can find me in your walls. No, I'm kidding. I'm not in your walls yet. You can find me on Twitter @Tubnug. Also, I'm in FA right now, so if you wanna be severely distracted when you're playing, hit me up. I can try out for your team.
So true.
Go, man, I don't mind if it I'm a beast. I'll show you where. And welcome back everyone to SOS 57. It is I, Mad Gamer II, and I am joined by the one, the only Barry.
Hello there, how you doing tonight, Matt?
I am doing just fine. I am running off like 4 hours of sleep, but I am hyped for this matchup.
Well, as you really should be, because this is a tasty matchup indeed, and I'm wondering if Campfire can add a little bit of heat to the Raccoon soup. You know, spice it up a bit.
Indeed, I do love me some spicy soup.
And of course, we've already had plenty of spice today. I mean, that last matchup there between Summit and Hogs, you know, kind of an incredible reverse sweep. So hoping to see another game 5 or, you know, in the finals, maybe a game 7.
Indeed, I am already on the edge of my seat. But we will be going into some Clan Blitz on Humpback Pump Track. Some interesting matchups.
Yeah, I think that is a Dark Tetra Dualies coming out there from Raccoon Soup, if I'm not mistaken, which one of the more rarities in this game to see. Sprinkler Autobomb Rush.
Yes, indeed. Quite odd indeed, but honestly, I can see it becoming useful with the curvatures of this here map. But we do see a wipe going down for Campfire, and Raccoon Soup is just pulling their clams together to make some magic happen in the basket.
And somehow, in the midst of all that, Danish able to find a pick with the bomb before eventually making that power clam and being able to get a score off here. Hopefully able to follow in with a few more clams, but with the rest of the team going down and just that Inkjet remaining, I don't think they're going to be able to follow up any longer here. And ideally, if you're Campfire, you want to retake mid as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. Although it was pretty handy of them to get that claim or two in there, so at least they will be able to hold it out if they manage to hold them back after that first pop, if they do get that pop.
Yeah, which right now it doesn't seem like they're in a position to do, especially going down there despite that armor coming out for them. Danish going to find the pick, and the blob not here in the comps, I guess, immediately goes around and takes out Nico. Will we see another successful clam made, or is it going to be just the 9 again?
We see the clam come in the wall, but he'll have to survive the teammate long enough to do it. They're just all over him. And unfortunately, he does go down with his stack of clams there, so we won't be seeing another basket open just yet. And we see Campfire actually retaking that mid there and coming in on that power clam.
Yeah, beautiful work there from Storm, not only just to take back map control with that bomb rush, but to also make sure that the power clam holder wasn't able to jump away to a teammate and keep that football alive.
Absolutely. We do see a couple of the specials coming out of the Inkjet trying to find that pick, but not quite successful there. It's just going really back and forth with, honestly, a even matchup, but it looks like Raccoon Soup is set for another push.
It does seem like it up until the commentator curse occurs, when almost everyone on Raccoon Soup
that
is
was
down immediately.
That was quite unfortunate, although we do see the same thing happening to Campfire with a wipe of their own. That was quite unfortunate.
Yeah, barring that initial push from Raccoon Soup, neither team's really been able to find their footing in this match just yet. But again, the special's coming out, and I think Kelp is going to have to run away here, try to keep this football alive. In addition to keeping themselves alive, they are getting chased down pretty darn heavily, but there are many people chasing them, to be fair.
Yeah, we see this with the specials flying left and right. It is really hard to keep your footing for any lengthy amount of time. And this... Oh, we do see 2 going down, but they do get the basket open, so that's going to be a little bit more points on the board. And that might be the end of that push for now.
Yeah, it looks like it, but again, a very good job just to get a few more points knocked off of the score. And not only that, they made sure not to wipe. I really do appreciate seeing teams ensuring that at least two members try to stay alive during pushes. That way, they're able to hold on to map control throughout the counter push that's coming.
Absolutely, absolutely. Once again, we are back to that stalemate with both teams trying to push for mid. Yellow is still holding out for the time being, and it looks like they are dropping in with their dual power clams. Are they able to get in? That is going to be the lead for Campfire.
Don't you just love that? You know, back and forth throughout this entire match, and then just 2 footballs. Easy lead.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we did see the 3 go down, but so far they are able to maintain the defense to block the counter push. Wow, that is going to be 2 down for the side of Raccoon Soup, so they're just going to want to back up and hold on to that power clam there. And we see another one coming out for Campfire. Just looking like they're going to be able to get some more points on the board. They weren't quite done yet.
Well, they might have been done before they got started, but I take it back. And Nico able to find that football and get it scored, but I don't know if that's going to end up actually helping Campfire here, as they did completely wipe for that. And it is going to allow Raccoon Soup to have another pity clam available to them. So a lot of football is ready to go here, and with only 30 seconds left, they don't need to do a lot other than get a player close to the basket and have some super jumps come through.
Yeah, for sure. And we see the strength of that bomb rush coming out, just putting a lot of pressure into their bunker. And it looks like they're going to be able to pop open that basket within the last 10 seconds of this matchup.
Yes, and just that one football alone is going to be more than enough to get lead. Bandit able to throw in a few more clams, and Danish actually able to follow up with that. But again, the full wipe, not something that you want to see, especially with overtime coming here. Maybe just enough was scored to keep the members of Raccoon Soup.
Ooh.
I don't know. I do know.
Ooh. This is nail. Oh, that was quite the play. They were just able to hold on to that defense there with only 5 more points to go. Wow, really well played by both teams.
Very well played, very back and forth. You know, there was that moment where I really thought Campfire's got this. Then Raccoon Soup came in and defended, kept the break from happening. Then Campfire got a few picks, broke it open. I thought, do they just need to score one more clam? Look at that C+ in there, carrying the weight of the team. Really important not to put too much emphasis on your solo queue ranks. Just remember that out there.
For sure, for sure. I think next up we're going to be going on to Starfish Rainmaker. I am conflicted about this. On the one hand, it is Rainmaker, but on the other hand, I enjoy Starfish quite a bit.
Okay, let me ask you the really important question. Do you remember this map before it got the rework?
Oh my goodness. Don't get me started. I will admit.
It's gotten drastically better, no? Instead of having to go up that weird little ramp leading to snipe and then dropping it down a wall to push it to like 30 or 25 or whatever, it now has a little bit more balance. That's very important to maintain control of your snipe. Not allow anyone to make that jump across the top right either. Otherwise, that's a very challenging position to clear out while defending.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, those little changes definitely made some improvements to this particular map mode.
I'd be pressed to say that there's a single map that didn't get a rework and wasn't improved upon. I think Schellendorf got improved. Black Belly certainly got improved.
Oh yes, quite a bit. I am not usually a fan of Rainmaker, but I think Piranha Pit, the changes they made to Rainmaker Piranha Pit really blew my mind.
Yeah, and I'd love to see that. Of course, we've got Splatoon 3 coming. If somehow you're in the stream watching this and you're not like, whoa, Splatoon 3, that's the first time I've ever heard of that. That'd be very astonishing to me if that's you. But with Splatoon 3 coming, I would absolutely love to see if the Nintendo devs will change up maps for each individual mode. That'd be fantastic. But what would also be fantastic to see is some nice blobbing coming out from Nico here.
Ooh, for sure, for sure. Looks like not quite too many changes. I do see a Jet Squasher coming out. I don't seem to recall that being out in the Clams match, but we'll definitely be seeing it coming out here.
I believe it was just because of the toxicness was very good for shutting down any sort of choke points.
True.
It's also going to be very strong for here, but Genesis at the moment showing a lot of strength as well, finding that flick and maybe able to find the kill onto Bandit as well before going down themselves to the Nautilus, who's going to try to find a little bit of a shark here, but getting caught out instead by the person leading the Rainmaker in to 38.
Yeah, that is definitely a nice push for to start off the game there. And we do see 2 more of Raccoon Soup going down. They're taking it up to 14.
Yes, very smooth movement there from Nico picking up that Rainmaker, and that's a very important follow-up push, going from 38 to 14. 38's not super strong as a lead, but 14 basically means you have to make it all the way up that ramp, and that is a challenging thing to do.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough for Campfire to be bringing this back, but not impossible because we do have plenty of time left in this match.
Not impossible due to the time, but also because it's Rainmaker, and if it's not a KO, it's always losable.
True, very true. And we do see the two coming out, the two yellow ganging up on the blue. Ooh, nice double there. Very nice double.
On the movement, yeah.
They're just locking down that top left area. It looks like they're going to be able to almost, not quite get the lead.
A very interesting route to go there and nearly finding it, but they actually probably get the pick here. They certainly get the pop, and it's still in such a strong position for them.
Oh, wow.
That is, wow, indeed.
Well, then.
Fantastic follow push. The ability to stay alive as the members of Campfire were coming out of spawn and picking them off again to reset them. Just fantastic work there from Raccoon Soup to go up to nothing.
100%. They did an excellent job of just keeping that left area safe for the Rainmaker to get up there. And even though that they were fall short of the lead at the first hand, they were able to hold the Maker on the bit of the ledge there, so they're still able to maintain control and get that pop.
And I think one thing that's really worth highlighting is the impact of the vanilla jet sculpture these days. It used to be kind of a frowned upon weapon. Toxic Mist wasn't viewed as a viable sub-weapon due to its not being a lethal bomb, and people love their lethal bombs. But in these last two matches, we've seen just how good it can be for controlling choke points, making sure, and it doesn't even have to be defensive choke points. You know, if you use a Toxic Mist on the players coming out of spawn there, that buys a lot of time for the members of Raccoon Soup to go and get that secondary push and inevitably get the knockout.
Absolutely. I gotta say, Splat Zone's Reef, this is definitely gonna be one of my favorite map modes to watch.
It always... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, this is one of those maps that has a dual zone.
You are absolutely correct there, and I think the emphasis that a lot of people put on this map is having top bridge control, which is a very important position to have for sure. But sometimes that means that there's a loss of focus around the actual zones itself, and that's not something that you can just ignore.
Indeed. Yeah, definitely having that Squelcher up on the bridge will be helpful, but unfortunately he will not be able to shoot through the bridge itself, so being able to focus on the zones is also very key here.
You say unfortunately, but I think what you mean is fortunately.
Yes, fortunately.
A nice pick coming out there from Kelp on then Zap. Going to drop down here to try to help paint up for these zones. Campfire taking control and putting a small penalty onto Raccoon Soup. Probably nothing to be too concerned about at the moment. But as we are saying that, there's a lot of map control being taken here from the members of Campfire.
Indeed. They do have one member going down, but yeah, they have a lot of blue on this map here. But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to hold it for long. There's two members going down, and control of zone going over to Raccoon Soup, and looks like they're going to be holding in, digging their heels in for the defense themselves.
Yeah, it was a smart jump there from the Bloblobber to get out with Special still on board, but then the Carbon Deco goes down in street, and that's just going to delay your team a little bit longer from trying to retake here, and also give more time to Raccoon Soup to paint up all of the outskirts of the map as well.
100%. They were very quick to be getting that map control back in their favor, and just the complete change from blue to yellow was pretty amazing. But as that being said, it is now slowly returning to blue with one zone, now two zones in control by Campfire.
Yeah, and trying to find a few more follow-up picks. A great splat there. I think that might have even been an Autobomb. Unfortunately, there, Storm not quite able to get that last pick onto Danish, I believe it was, able to escape due to the super jump. But it does put Campfire in a very strong position once again, having a lot of map control. And with another armor coming out, they're going to look to defend this retake.
Yes, indeed. We see the specials coming out. Although it is very back and forth, and we see the two members of Raccoon Soup going down, and blue still maintaining control here, with the members just sharking within the ledge, trying to keep that defense up. And then that being said,
R99 finally going down to Bloblobber, but the two spray transfers, we've seen the control of the movement has been absolutely fantastic, as was that fall off there from Super Tower to get the slot onto Nico on the blob, and looking to find another one, but maybe a little bit too bold in that moment, challenging a Carbon at a close range fight, and the teammates on Raccoon Soup have not learned from that mistake either. Genesis finding a nice double there.
Yeah, I gotta say, the most dangerous Carbon is when you don't know where it is.
Very true.
We see a nice jump coming out, and they're going to be popping their specials just to hold on to that zone there. They'll be ticking through their penalty here and just doing a solid defense of keeping the map in their control.
Yeah, and I love to see that overhead is coming in at the perfect time, just to see the 2v1 helping to win that fight and making sure that none of the members on Campfire go down in that situation, as well as a nice splashdown cancel. But we almost... I feel like sometimes there's not enough credit given to splashdown cancels. It's become very expected, but it's still an important spot to get.
100%, because it is expected, but it's still a key pick to make. If you miss, it's going to be all over.
It definitely would have been, but this match is all over indeed. Campfire able to take that pretty cleanly, I'd say. You know, 1 or 2 stumbles on defending a retake and trying to push back in, but other than that, they looked a lot stronger in this match than they did in the first 2.
That is very true. They were able to get their footing in and just hold on to pretty much the entire ledge there, not allowing any of Raccoon Soup to drop down into range of the zone. So, as you said, they just did a good job of keeping that zone and defending it.
And it'd be hard to say exactly which team, as we haven't seen too many comp changes, is favored in this next matchup. I think Tower Control, Inkblot, obviously it can be quite good for sloshers, a lot of ledges to hide underneath, but Carbon Roller is also going to do quite well as well, I would presume. But that said, I kind of think that the range advantage could come into play here, as we don't see a lot that can challenge that Jet Sculpture.
I think especially for Tower Control, with the Toxic Mist and Missile combo, it is very strong for defending and also just going on the aggression with the tower.
Bold of you to assume Vanilla Jet.
You know what? You make a good point. You could quite easily see the custom jet come out here, as Stingray is also very viable for Tower Control.
It certainly is, and I think the Burst Bomb able to contribute some chip damage might be very helpful, especially when the Inkjet's coming around from that Nautilus. Chip damage kind of is the name of the game, in addition to special and sub spam these days, but still, it offers a very interesting matchup.
It does indeed. And I have to say, it also does fairly well against armor. A quick burst bomb can easily knock off some armor and perhaps someone off the tower if the case arises.
Yeah, I think we've all been there when that armor comes in at the wrong time and someone just taps you once, you go flying a million miles away. That's a moment.
Yes, many a time. I do have to say, though, I have a distinct memory. I forget what tournament it was, but just the Dark Tetra Dualies doing absolutely ham on Tower Control Inkblot. And so I am expecting some great things from our own Dark Tetras here.
Well, we talked I'm surprised they keep going back to that one. But I suppose after doing light Tetras and having a few too many splashdowns canceled, it does make a little bit more sense to put pressure using the Bomb Rush on Campfire.
That is true. And lobbing those chickens over the ledge will definitely put on quite a bit of pressure, especially for that. Actually, now that I take a look, I don't see a Jet Squelcher of any sort.
We're looking at it right now.
Oh.
Bandits using the vanilla jet.
I am blind.
You know, it happens. We're looking at all of these things in the peripheral, like how Campfire's pushed up to a fantastic spot. Storm able to pop that Inkjet over top of left and looking to find a pick with it, using that wall to their advantage to not go down to the long-range fights. Nico, in the meanwhile, pushing the tower, trying to find a few more blobs onto that one player on plat, but it's going to have to back away due to the missile Inkjet combo.
It was quite a good opening push there. Like you said, the slosher just really come in handy, especially the blobber just riding that tower, putting on a lot of paint and pressure to keep them at bay while he took over that checkpoint.
But some very quick trades going to come through there. And I think if you're Campfire, that's a trade that you're willing to see. Danish has been very instrumental to Raccoon Soup's success, not only providing armor, but providing a lot of firepower as well. You know, we usually associate Danzap as paint and support, but it's been finding a lot of picks too. So I think if you're a Campfire, you don't mind seeing that trade. What you do mind seeing is a team wipe, and that's going to allow all the members of Raccoon Soup, barring Bandit on the Jet, to sit tower, while the other 3 push up to plat.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good wipe to see, at least for the side of Campfire. It was going to be very difficult for them to push back in and stop that tower from getting any further. We could very much see that second checkpoint going down, and the third checkpoint will be a lot harder, but not impossible. They're going to have to really bring out the specials to put it into this push.
Yeah, the Inkjet's up, but it actually just goes down in that moment as well. And while the armor gets popped, it's not going to have anyone to take advantage of it. 3 members going down, and again, it's just Nico on the blob. Not the most ideal weapon to try to stop this push, but finds 1 kill before I think the tower either had a jumper or enough momentum to knock it out there. And that's going to be Raccoon Soup winning this set 3-1, and they'll move on to the finals of Swim or Sync 57.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations to Raccoon Soup, and very well played by both teams. It definitely was a lot of back and forth during these matchups.
I think Campfire played it quite well, but ultimately Raccoon Soup just having a lot of firepower and a little bit of luck maybe in that first matchup. I think you were able to take that momentum away from Humpback, Pump Track, Clam Blitz, and it just propelled them onto a very strong match. Of course, Rainmaker was a fantastic comeback, but this one they looked very in control.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the Great White bracket, we've got Tuki versus Summit, currently 2-1 in Summit's favor. So we could end up seeing another match featuring Summit, which I would be all in favor for.
100%. Like, once again, their last match really had me on the edge of their seat. They clutched that out so hard. I am very much excited to see what they bring to the table.
Yeah, an incredible 3-2 comeback. In case you didn't catch it, you might want to go and check that VOD. Not that I haven't spoiled the result already, but hey, you know that they've already made it on the semifinals. They won somehow. You should go watch how they did it.
100%. 100%.
And we can also talk a little bit about the maps. Of course, will be a best of 7 in the grand finals. Starting with Rainmaker on Black Belly Skate Park. Now that is one of my absolute favorites, and I'd have to imagine if you're a Rainmaker man, you also enjoy that one too.
Yes, I would say Black Belly is definitely one of my more preferred Rainmaker maps. It is also one of the few that I think has the most drastic changes to the map itself for the Rainmaker mode. You lose that bit of the tower pedestal in the middle in favor of a more open playing field, and I think as a backline that definitely is preferable.
I 100% agree, and well, hopefully we'll get to see some of that in just a little bit, but we're going to go to a small short break, and we'll be back soon with Raccoon Soup versus the winner of Tuki versus Summit.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sink or Swim 57. It is I, Mad Gamer II, and once again joined by the Berry.
Hello and welcome back indeed. We have a very tasty grand finals matchup for you between Raccoon Soup, and we'll be seeing Summit again. They are the masters of the Game 5 so far, having what looked to be a very exciting 3-2 win over Tukey in semifinals as well. So hoping to continue seeing more great stuff from them.
Yes, indeed. We are in the grand finals, and we're going to be seeing a best of 7, I believe. And so it's going to be a pretty intense matchup between Raccoon Soup and Summit. I am excited. I am excited.
And as we said before we kick off to the break, we will be starting out here with Rainmaker on Black Belly. I know we were seeing the Bloblobber come out from Raccoon Soup's former opponent in Campfire over in the semifinals, but I don't know if we've seen a Bloblobber come out from either of these teams just yet. Not to say that Summit don't have very capable sloshers on their team.
Well, Rainmaker Blackbelly would certainly be a strong map to bring one out, but it is also, because of the unique layout of Rainmaker on Blackbelly, we might see some other picks come out as well. Or maybe just the same old and not change it up at all.
It could just be the same old, same old. You know what I'm hoping for more than anything? I want to see a
What is that?
7. I want to see the Ultra Stamp come out. I want to see them, go feral, go nuts, go find some picks.
That is a scary weapon for Rainmaker, let me tell you.
And not only that, it's not a bad strategic weapon either. You're able to follow in that Ultra Stamp. It can create a very intimidating path for anyone who stands in its way. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And looking up the lineup here, further on the line, we have Splatoon Anchovy. That's going to be an interesting matchup. I can't tell you the amount of times I have thrown suction bombs or booyahs into the low-hanging ceiling, but that is going to be a conversation for another day. We are going to be jumping into Rainmaker on Blackbelly.
And immediately we do get to see a slosher, but not of the Bloblobber variety. I would imagine it's going to be Havoc on the Soda Slosher. Still a very good pick, though. And that Bomb Rush, while it's not going to be great for popping the Rainmaker shield, it is going to be very good for driving opponents back. Danish, though, hoping to continue the momentum from that semifinal set where they looked absolutely fantastic all the way through. Going down very quickly, though, to a combination of Hugh and Havoc. And this could be an early push in a two-down situation for Summit.
Yeah, we do see the 2 members of Raccoon Soup going down, but the Stingray was out to stall off the push, allowing those members to respawn, so it's going to be a bit of a stalemate until they can get another picks to get this push going.
Now, they've already found that first pick again, but unless they have some specials to go with this, and an Inkjet and an Armor are going to come out right as I say that, this could actually turn into something quite good. That Stingray is going to stop things in his tracks, though, for the time being. It hasn't driven all the members of Summit back.
Not quite. We do see Q is sharking there. Not quite discovered, but I say that he goes quite down. And then they're going to be 2 down for the side of Summit. And unfortunately, that might be the end of that push there. Not a bad push, I'm not going to lie.
No, it's definitely not a bad one. But as we did say a bit earlier, Rainmaker, no lead is safe. Only knockouts.
Quite true, quite true. Ooh, that's a nice pick against the Nautilus right there, and we see the 2 members of Raccoon Soup going down once again. The NZAP is just pushing forward and getting that paint and leading on for the Rainmaker.
Yeah, Satu doing a really nice job, not only to provide the specials, but also make sure that they pick off some of the players who are just straggling around mid, trying to stop this Rainmaker from pushing up. Bandit's going to drop by everyone. It's only Q who's going to be able to defend the Rainmaker carrier from them, and it doesn't seem like they did it quite in time.
Yeah, there was 3 down for the side of purple, but the last remaining member, the Jet Sculpture, was able to take out the Rainmaker and just give him a little bit of time, but we do see the Inkjet as well as some other specials coming out to continue this push onward. Ooh. They're going to be grabbing it, and that's a nice double. Nice double.
A beautiful double. We heard it earlier from JPEG, and Grace, just one of the best Inkjets any of us can really think of. Q, always so consistent, able to find a pick or 2, and this time JPEG wasn't around to jinx it.
Quite true, quite true. Yeah, the precision of his Q's Inkjet is definitely one to be reckoned with. The Rainmaker will be resetting here with a is Stingray coming out? Not quite sure. Oh, well, that's a nice pick right there. Taking down the infamous Inkjet before it can, I guess, develop anything right there. And they're going to be taking some purple back.
A little bit, and it's going to be difficult for Leo to be able to jump out there. Getting very stuck, but this Stingray was popped at maybe just the wrong time, not quite aware of that Slosher pushing in from the left. And while they will shark and hide away to survive, they do end up losing a teammate or two, but somehow Raccoon Soup, despite having this Stingray getting caught out by the flank, are still in a good position to make this push happen.
Yes, indeed. They are going to be pushing up this right side once again. No specials online for either team just yet, so there's going to be a bit of a hold here until someone makes a move. Ooh, we do see 2 down for both sides, and the Inkjet is coming out.
And it finds the very important, probably direct, to be honest. I know a little bit of damage was coming in with those partial shots before, and Leo, of course, was trying to provide a little bit of cover as well with the bamboo. But that came a little bit too close if you're Summon. You don't want to see anyone coming up to that 30 marker.
That was certainly a very close stop right there. But we're going to be seeing the purple getting the pop once again.
And another Stingray is ready and available. I think if they just wait out the armor, and which they do, especially with 2 players grouped up over there. I think one maybe just jumped out in time, but it could have been a little bit more devastating. Still hurt, though.
Yes, quite a bit. Ooh. All right, so we got the 1-2 down for the side. Yeah, that's going to be the Rainmaker going down. 30 seconds left in the match, and it's still a pretty close match here with the Raccoon just really trying to get in and get that few extra points to get the lead. But unfortunately, the specials are coming out. The Inkjet is really putting the pressure on them to back off, and it looks like they're just going to be hold on to this Rainmaker and let it either reset or pick it up for the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, with 15 seconds left, I think this is... It's not the most beautiful move to see if you're on the other team, but it is the smart move to make. Setu able to pick up that Rainmaker and take it all the way back behind Pedestal, making it virtually impossible for any member of Raccoon Soup to go and get, leading to a 1-0 start for Summit.
Very well played, very well played. Yeah, Rainmaker is a very volatile mode, and that was very well done to be hold on to that defense there, keeping them from getting that lead.
Yeah, and I really do love seeing this combination coming out from Setu and Q. I think the pressure that they're putting on with just the main weapons and of course the bombs as well, but that coordination in the specials has been very, very helpful. We see a lot of opportunity for Q to go and find picks due to having that armor just to secure 1 or 2 extra shots without taking enough damage to get gotten first.
Absolutely.
So now we can return to that conversation of throwing Suction Bomb, Rush, and Booyah Bomb into the low-hanging signs on Anchovy spot zones.
Yeah, it is. It is not a fun time, let me tell you.
It's not. That is definitely for sure, but it is a map that definitely favors a lot of Suction Bomb Rushes and Booyah Bombs. It's probably one of the most, I guess those 2 are the most spammed on this map because it's pretty easy to farm here.
Quite true. And we do have only the 1 zone, so there's only 1 area for them to have to worry about. So having a Booyah and just a little bit of extra paint can really cap that zone pretty quickly.
But I would still say that this is we're talking a little bit about it like it's just going to be special spam, and that's not the case, right? One of the most important things in this map is to get players up onto the enemy team's fan and take control of their snipe. I think the team who's able to establish themselves there first has a very good shot at winning this map.
100%, yeah. Just keeping control of the enemy plat and Anchovy is, as you said, very key for just maintaining defense and holding on to whatever the objective is.
But there's a little bit of things that can be done to stop those sorts of aggression. Obviously, it helps to have some toxic mist, maybe?
Perhaps so.
Or an E-leader, actually. Slightly different from Toxic Mist, which we won't be seeing any of, but I am very interested to see if Bandit's able to find the important picks. It can be challenging at this stage in the game for chargers in general. due to the amount of armor, due to how a lot of people are now able to kind of just to hide behind walls, hide underneath drops, and use their subs and their specials to put pressure on backliners. But an early start here for Raccoon Soup that's going to lead in their advantage.
Yes, indeed. Well, as you said, the E-Leader, it has quite the range on this map, but there is quite a few pockets for the frontliners and midliners to just hide from that ever-present laser. We do see Raccoon Soup having a nice beginning lead, taking it down below the 50 mark, and until we do see the missiles and the bomb rush coming out for the side of Summit, and they are going to be able to take that back.
Take it back they do, but hold on to it. I'm not sure that's going to be something they're capable of at this moment. Havoc having a difficult fight against these dually Squelchies, who will escape unscathed, and still has a missile ready to go here to put pressure on these members of Summit.
Yeah, that zone take did come at the cost of 2 of their members, so they did not have quite the manpower to hold on to it. So it was going to just go right back in the favor of Orange, eating through that penalty and having all the specials ready, locked and loaded to just defend the zone.
That is a crucial pick there that might slow down this retake, especially with the second follow-up shot coming in. But the bomb rush from Q going to be just enough to take that zone and put another penalty back on to Raccoon Soup. Q trying to find a few extra picks to be able to hold on and actually get some points of their own, and finding a nice double before getting traded out.
They're doing a fantastic job of just staying long enough to take a couple of players with them, and just going to allow them to hold on to the zone just a little bit longer. We have Havoc coming up onto the enemy plat and really putting a lot of pressure on that Nautilus and that E-Leader, just making sure they cannot touch the zone.
Would you say that Havoc is creating havoc? I'm sorry. Raccoon Soup able to take a nice retake there. I'm sure they did it somehow that was much better than that pun. But an armor is going to come out here from Summit, and despite that pick, I think the missiles and bomb rush are going to easily take back this zone. Might even be able to find a pick with it too, but Superpower doing a beautiful job with that Nautilus, able to find 2 kills, and is going to continue that aggression upward onto the snipe once they make this jump. Might even be able to find a 3rd.
Yeah, that was a fantastic aggression there. Just in the face of all the bombs flying at him, just kept his cool and completely obliterated those 2 players on the left side there, allowing them to take back the zone. And then now they have gone through their penalties, so this is all raw points here.
It is for now, but it seems like they've been stalled a little bit. If Havoc especially is able to live against the Squelchies here, that's going to be massive for Summit. Maybe I say that, but maybe I've also jinxed it. If they're not able to find the zone, which they eventually do, that could have been very bad for them.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate indeed. We do see the last member jumping out, staying alive, and we see the Inkjet is about ready to be back online on the side of that Nautilus there.
And I have to imagine with that ends up getting really close to this armor. We're going to see the armor, the Inkjet, and maybe a Rain will be joining them from the E-Leader as well. That's going to put a lot of pressure onto the members of Summit. I don't see them being able to hold, especially with Setu's ride getting stolen away by Leo. Oh, you hate to see it.
Yes, you hate to see it. That's going to be 3 down for the side of Summit there. And yeah, it's going to be a lot harder pushing that. We are almost getting down to the game point here. Once again, eating through the penalty. We do see the missiles coming out, the bomb rush, and oh, the E-Leader gets taken down.
Yeah, again, it's very dangerous sometimes for weapons who are counting on that fan as an escape route when they suddenly find that the fan is no longer available to them, and that's great chip damage there from Havoc. All members of Summit here pushing up. 3-go fan, Setu comes up wall. They are in a very strong spot now. Until that pick comes out, the E-Leader hitting a very nice shot onto Q, and unless something really miraculous happens, I still think it's going to be enough for Summit to take lead.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds left in the match, and wow, a nice pick and almost have the zone capped once again, but we're still down to 20 seconds, and they're going to have to hold on to the zone to get that lead back.
Yeah, not only that, but Bandit is running Respawn Punisher E-Leader, so that's requiring all of the members who get sniped by them another extra second to come on back in here.
See a couple of bomb rushes going out, and I think that's going to be lead right there, as well as the game.
You know, in those moments, I find myself just completely shutting up because I never know what's going to happen. It was a do or die situation for Summit, but well held there by Raccoon Soup to tie up this series 1 apiece.
Yeah, it was still a very back and forth game to be sure, but yeah, once again, Raccoon Soup doing a good job of just holding on to that, and we're going to be bringing the score to 1-1.
Yeah, I think the influence that the Nautilus had in that match was absolutely imperative to Raccoon Soup's win there. We certainly got to see 1 or 2 really strong sequences from them, but I think just the amount of pressure they're able to put on as well, through the Inkjet, through the fall off, very, very strong play from them.
100%, and just the game awareness to knowing when to hold back and use the range, and then when to really push forward and get those picks, I think, as you said, made a pivotal role in allowing them to take that match there.
And speaking of range, you expecting to see some here on Tower Control Sturgeon?
I would be surprised if we did it, honestly. Either the Jet coming back out or possibly the E-Leader once again. Though seeing as it is Tower Control, I would more expect the custom Jet.
I would agree with you. I think E-Later, though viable in Tower Control, usually you love to have that GG Rage just to kind of secure a few extra checkpoint stops, a few extra points in a push. It cannot be understated how powerful it is when you have a bunch of opponents gathered around a central area like the tower.
And having the burst bombs on hand does allow it to have a little bit of chip damage, especially with that the pole in the middle of the tower. It can be difficult difficult for the charger in order to get those picks if their players are able to line themselves up correctly enough. But with the amount of bombs that are going to be flying out of the tower, I don't expect that to be very easy.
I wouldn't expect it to be either, but first we will have to see. Oh, I like that pick there. And we do see is the Jet returning, but it's actually going to be the vanilla Jet, which is not necessarily a bad choice, I think. Again, Toxic Mist. I'm a fan of Toxic Mist. If you've never listened to Crim talk about Toxic Mist, you should really listen to Crim talk about Toxic Mist, because it's a very strong sub. But one other pick to kind of maybe counter that vanilla Jet that we're seeing is the Rapid Blaster Pro Deco. And that is going to offer not only Ink Armor, which will give Summit 2 Ink Armors, but it's going to provide them with a Splash Ball that might be allowing them to sit on the tower with a little bit of extra protection.
Absolutely. I think with the geometry of this here map, it is a little bit easier to get that Splash Ball onto the tower than some other maps, perhaps.
Yes. Yeah, being able to throw it down from high ground definitely makes it a bit more simplistic.
Indeed. And we do see 2 members of Purple going down, and quite a substantial lead. That's going to be the last checkpoint for the side of Summit. They're really going all out and making this push. We might see I don't want to jinx it here yet, but we may see an early knockout.
You don't want to jinx it, you say, but it looks like it's 2 apiece here, and it's going to be Summit getting stopped. I think just Setu left, and Setu not going to be able to make it out of there before going down. A very, very strong push. Not quite the early knockout that it had the potential for, but a very strong push all the same. And we'll be looking to see if Raccoon Soup are able to respond with their own push.
Indeed. I am now just realizing there are only 2 checkpoints on this map, so that's not quite as much checkpoint standing between them and the end goal as I was first imagining.
No, definitely not, but at the moment there are 3 members of Summit standing between Raccoon Soup and this checkpoint, so doing a very strong job, especially using that Rapid Blaster Pro to just prod at the Tower Rider and make sure that they're not able to sit there comfortably.
Yeah, the Rapid Pro on its own is a very formidable weapon, but combine it with its kit on this particular mode, it is a force to be reckoned with for sure.
And again, I think the double armor that it's providing here in coordination with that NZAP is going to be really, really strong from Q. I have to imagine that we'll be seeing an Inkjet from Q soon, but maybe not. With 1 member going down and a lot of pressure being put on them, I don't think they're going to have an opportunity to pop that. And the light Tetra Dualies have, again, been extremely enjoyable to watch.
For sure, for sure. And we see that the Chicken Rush, the staple of the light Tetra Duel, is coming out, just putting a lot of pressure on that snipe, making sure there are no Sharky members ready to pounce on that first checkpoint there. And we do see the Rapid going down. That's going to be an excellent pick for them to be able to push up past this checkpoint here.
Yeah, not only that, but Q, who is throwing some bombs on the tower, delaying that checkpoint, does go down to the Nautilus, I think it was. And while they were getting traded out, Raccoon Soup was breaking through that first checkpoint. It's not looking like they're going to be able to continue onto it, but that is a really important moment in the match for them, not having to sit at that checkpoint for any longer. If they find a couple of picks or even a wipe, that is going to be massive in pushing the tower a lot further.
Yes, absolutely. Because having that, just defenders on that snipe area is going to be making it difficult, and they're doing an excellent job of just pushing up onto the snipe area first before they are pushing the tower on with it.
And it's 3 specials coming out here: the auto bomb rush, the missiles from the vanilla jet, and that inkjet coming out from the Nautilus. It's going to allow for R99 to sneak in here, and if they're able to find any sort of damage with this flank, or at least a little bit of attention, taking a lot of it away from the tower riders, 2 will go down for the side of Summit, and only the dualies is getting traded out here. So with a little bit more patience, they're able to find the remaining 2 members of Summit, and this is going to be that last checkpoint broken. It might even be a taking of the lead here. Oh,
it is indeed. Oh, that's going to be a wipe, and yep, that is a wipe for the side of Summit. So Raccoon Soup taking this next match.
Very, very good work and diligent from them to constantly continue this push without losing more than 1 or 2 members at a time. Look at that map control, massively in their favor, and the pain in my heart when I saw Leo get a double on tower right as the tower went past that 11-point mark and they lost lead. That certainly hurts. You find the kills that you need, but just not quite in time.
Indeed. Now, I have to say, I was getting a little bit nervous. They were doing a good job of managing the tower, making sure it didn't go anywhere, but there was a good stretch of time where they didn't have anybody getting any points. But as you can see, they were doing, instead they were making sure getting the area around the tower painted, and also tracking down those stray members, just preventing the flanks and allowing them to just maintain control of the tower all the way up to the last second there.
Yeah, and I think the special coordination was absolutely key as well. There was almost never a moment where Raccoon Soup was using just 1 special. It was always 2, 3, sometimes even 4 at a time. That's really what allowed them to finally get over that last hurdle and take lead back.
Prized a huge pressure aid there.
But moving onward to our 4th map, Clan Blitz on Mako Mart. Now this one I find to be a little bit tricky sometimes, because there's not a lot of distance between spawn to spawn, or even more importantly, basket to basket. So if one team is able to stop a push and even get a wipe here, that can be 40, 60, 80 point push all in and of itself, depending on how many clams have spawned. And with so many of them being very, very near mid, you don't have to go looking all that far to find enough clams to score a lot of points in this.
If you're able to keep track of those bombs, it definitely, you don't have to go far to find them. You do not have to go far to find them.
I'll be interested to see if there are any comp changes coming out as well. I think we'll still see the vanilla jet, would be my guess. And I want to say that Raccoon Soup keeps with the formula right now. It's the secret formula. You don't change that up.
Nah, I would say like what they're running now is going to be, yeah, it's going to work out quite well for Mako Clams.
Yeah, not a change coming out from them. And I think the only change that we're seeing from Summit is Havoc going off of the Vanilla Slosher, which has missiles, to the Soda with that Bomb Rush and Splat Bomb, as well as the Rapid Blaster Pro, no deco this time. So it's going to provide Rain and Toxic Mist. Another Toxic Mist lover. You'll love to see that.
Indeed, and actually we do see the Nautilus getting traded out for the Neo Splash there, so the Inkjet going for that Bomb Rush.
A very good observation, and I'm a bit surprised by that one, because the Nautilus was having a lot of positive influence, but that Bomb Rush could be massive for retaking a lot of map control here, so.
For sure, for sure. And I think also having that extra burst bomb allows for, because there's a lot of walls to traverse here and a lot of ledges to really be aware of whenever you're making your push. So having that extra bomb as well as the bomb rush itself will come in handy, and just, I think, putting a lot more pressure and allowing them to, I guess, flush out any of the sharkers, as it were.
Yeah, that's a very good point as well. And as we talk a bit about the, well, there's a burst bomb coming out from that burst bomb rush of Havoc, able to follow up with, I believe that with 6 clams on top of that football. So they've done a decent job making a strong first push here, but losing a lot of map control with it. I think they went 3 down following that push. So gonna have to be a little bit wary pushing back in here.
Yeah, oh, well, that was an unfortunate bomb there. But that's going to be the ends that going down, and Blue really making a strong comeback and getting that map control back. That's going to be 3 for Q, I believe.
Yeah, a very strong sequence there from Q, and has a lot of clams to work with too. Looking for the other members of Summit to pick up a couple as well. If they can make that football while Q is in that Inkjet, there's so much attention on Q's Inkjet right now. And a lot of influence as well, too, going down on the side with the help of those assists. They should be able to open up this basket and score a few more clams on top of that. But
yeah, that being said, that's going to be a wipe for the side of Summit. They were able to get that ball and a few more points on the board, but it's also a pity clam for the side of Raccoon's Soup. And they are well set to be making a push of their own.
Yeah, well, they should be able to score quite a few clams here, and they're going to very quickly take the lead. That is a bit stronger than the last push we saw from Summit there, just due to the fact that they had clams in a position to follow up with the breaking of the basket. And while Summit have done a pretty good job here to stop that, and especially not letting that football come through, Q has to make sure to survive here, at least long enough to prevent the football from being scored on this push, which they do, although going down here might not be good for them.
Yeah, it looks like Raccoon Soup was doing a fantastic job at just staying within the base. Even though they weren't able to get any more clams in, they had at least 3 members up at any given point, so now they're able to really be ready to defend in case Summit is coming back with a push. But looking at the clam count, I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think so either. That's 23-4. That's not something you want to see if you're Summit, and you certainly don't want to see how green that map is either.
All the trails of the clams going through, and yeah, they are slowly inching their way up. And here we see the bomb rush, those chicken bomb rush coming out. And I think it's a contestant against the burst bomb rush.
I think so as well, but a lot of trades happening here. It's going to leave Leo alone for Summit. And with Bandit having this football already, yeah, I was going to say, it won't be taking too much longer to score that. But not a lot of clams here to follow up with.
And we do see the Tetris up top, but he is really getting pressured by the 2 members of Summit there, so not able to do anything with the clams, but still able to maintain control and just maintain clams too, still having a fair amount of clams to their name.
That they do, but I'm still a bit surprised. I think one of the most important things when you're making a push is to have a lot of follow-up and try to extend that push in terms of duration, right? The longer you keep that basket open, the more you'll score. It's not all about throwing in all the clams that you have at the start. So the fact that they've given over a pity clam to Summit without putting any more points on the board, I think was a bit of a small mistake, and it could grow to a large mistake, especially with 3 down here. Havoc does get taken out. That's massive there from Superpower. And beyond that, they find 2 more with the assistance of their teammates. That is... if it was a slight mistake from Raccoon Soup before, they've more than made up for it with that play.
Yeah, Superpower doing a fantastic job of just maintaining control of that corner there, not allowing them to take that power clam back and put it into the basket. So that's going to be another match for Raccoon Soup.
Bringing them to 3-1. And that is, once again, a map that is very much in their control. If there's one thing they're doing extremely well right now, and they're doing many things extremely well, it is having map control and not dying during their pushes, not wiping anyway.
As we saw in that before, they were able to, they were a couple of members down, but they still had enough members up to at least stall them out and allowing them to get that map control and respawn. And we are actually on to game match for Raccoon Soup. It's going to have to be a little bit of a comeback for Summit here if they want to take this grand finals.
I have them winning this next match though. they're taking us to at least a game 6. These guys have won 2 game 5s in a row in quarters and semis, and they're back on Rainmaker, which they looked, it came very close on Black Belly, but they did look a bit stronger in that match than I think they looked Certainly in the Clan Blitz match that we've just seen here. But arguably you could make the same statement for Splat Zones and Tower Control. So that might be where their specialty is strongest, at least against Raccoon Soup.
That is true, and I think with the exception of Rainmaker Snapper, both Zones, Wahoo, and Tower Manta have been played before by Summit, so they have already gone through this. They got the firepower to bring it, I think, so it is definitely going to be a close matchup in the end here.
Yeah, and one thing I was kind of thinking about going into this set, Raccoon Soup actually had a bye in quarterfinals. That's, not their fault. That's just how it worked out today. But I was wondering if that would kind of ice them. There's always that, if you're not playing, you're not warm, you're not ready to go. Some have had a lot of games so far tonight, and it doesn't seem to be phasing Raccoon Soup at all. And I think that's something that really needs a little bit of appreciation, that they're still in that mindset despite not having quite as many reps going.
That is true. They took advantage of the lull to regroup and rest up, and just come back warm as ever. Looks like we do see the Bamboo is coming back out, as well as the Nautilus. But other than that, not
those changes.
Yeah, not a whole lot of changes in the comp, and I honestly wasn't paying attention to who got the first pop there. We do see 2 members of Summit going down in this first bout here. 3 members, actually.
And Hugh's not able to find a second. Leo is going to be able to get into a position to try to slow down any sort of push that would come from all these picks, and they've done enough. They've been able to push back the 2 members who were starting that push. R99 having to jump out as well. And a nice
that was an
pick there
excellent
from Leo as well. Yeah,
an excellent pick, an excellent jump by R99 to the Jet Squelcher there. But we do see the 2 members of Raccoon Soup going down, and Havoc just preparing to lead the way.
They'll have seen those players coming out to the other team's snipe here, so I expect to see them, go for the smart maneuver, take it far left, and really build off this push. Go slow, allow for Q to use that Inkjet. Maybe find a pick, but it's only going to be a trade with Danish on the Rainmaker carrier.
Yeah, it's still very back and forth. Actually, no, that's going to be 3 for the side of Summit. So it looks like Raccoon Soup is able to retake this Rainmaker and start putting some more pressure back on the map.
Both teams opting for that left side push, and again, I think it's strong play for both of them. Bandit able to get a small lead, not anything massive, 75-76, but obviously if they're able to utilize the strength of the Rainmaker weapon itself, they could be able to get a little bit more. And it looked like they were hesitating, maybe deciding whether or not to go mid, make up that last play there, but that is a full wipe from Summit, and I think that's going to be the game.
Yeah. Wow. Incredible knockout there, just allowing to... I think that was a good utilization of the trajectory of the Rainmaker, just putting on a lot of pressure, allowing the other teammates to get up there and pave the way, and just getting that wipe at the end there really solidified that victory.
Yeah, absolutely one of the most strongest weapons in the game. That's almost English, but definitely a weapon that needs to be feared a bit more. The Rainmaker itself can put so much pressure on the enemy team, so that patience there, also allowing for teammates to push up into spawn and take out any members between the Rainmaker carrier and pedestal. Really well played there from Raccoon Soup. And Summit,
100%.
despite a very good effort, are going to go down here 4-1. Grand Finals. Swimmer Sync, 57.
Nonetheless, I'd say that both Summit and Raccoon Soup put a heck of a fight, and certainly a very enjoyable matchup to be sure.
Absolutely. I would have preferred to see us go to a Game 7, just because being a viewer always, you want to see more matches, more combats, more inkjets, more picks, all of that. Would have been fantastic, but that is how it ends tonight. And unless I am wrong, I think the only thing we can really say is make sure that you support your local TOs, and also sign up for Low Ink, which is happening on the 19th and the 20th.
Yes, indeed. Yes, we'll be having groups, Low Ink groups going to be on the 19th, and then finals and grand finals on the 20th.
And there is an SAC event this weekend as well, is what JPIC says in the chat, which I'm sure, being a moderator in the chat, can provide links with all of these tournaments that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a month for tournaments, let me tell you.
And we were talking about it during a break. It looks like a very fun short month with plenty of SOS, a lot of SAC, and that low ink is shaping up to be a beauty.
100%. Just there, you can never. Well, I was gonna say you can never have too much Splatoon, but you know that is up for debate.
I think that is up for debate. I know someone who played for 27 hours straight, and I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
But that is
might
a story
be
for another day. Unless there's anything else, then I think that does it for us. Ahmed, where can the people find you?
Well, you can find me on both Twitch and Twitter at IMadGamerII. Where can they find you, my good friend?
They can find me on Twitch and Twitter at the Barry with 1 Y and the Barry with 4 Ys, respectively. But with that said, we would just like to thank IPL for having us, and we hope you all enjoyed the SOS action tonight. It's been a pleasure, and shout outs to Jub on the casting booth as well. Gotta appreciate them.
Indeed. But with that, we hope you'll have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next week.
Take care.